What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 112 of the weekly comic wrap up, the show where we go through the FOC picks of the week. We follow up with the market report, looking at comics that sold on the aftermarket, and then we bring it home with the hot topics. We'll look at some of the news and get into all of the fun stuff on that portion of the show. The time change, to all the regular people who got an extra hour sleep. Congratulations to you, to all the parents like myself who just added an extra hour of madness. Thank you for joining tonight, man. Means a lot. But before we get into all the good stuff, of course, we got to plug a few little things for you guys. So, first off, tomorrow night, Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Comic Legion goes live with their new comic book day claim sale. That's right. All the books coming out this week are going to be available over on the show. Now, the show is hosted by Lefteros and, of course, Chiapet. Both of them are bringing this week's books to the table for all of you to claim in case you missed out on any of those books over on FOC. So make sure to tune in tomorrow for some of that stuff. And, of course, tonight it is Steve. He's here. This is Steve. Steve's been on a journey, man. He's been, new to the hobby for a little more than a month now. I think he's closing in on a month and a half. He's close. He's close to filling a short box. Good for him, man. But yeah, always fun to hear what Steve is up to, and we will chat with him to see where he's at right now and how he's enjoying his journey in this hobby. I had too much chocolate, guys. Way too much chocolate this weekend. I'm feeling it. I feel disgusting. But anyways, all right, let's get into it. We're going to bring in my brother who kicked off this channel with me, Pacino. Pacino, what's going on?
What's going on, bro?
Not much, man. Did you enjoy some Halloween stuff this weekend?
I tried to leave that shit out of the house.
Yeah, no chocolates, no nothing.
No chocolate. Put up the bench over here.
I appreciate, having two kids that go out there and do everything they can to get as much candy and chocolate as possible as they can, and only to bring it home for me and my wife to eat.
Well, that's also, your kids are a lot more active, right? So it helps you to want to be in shape so you can keep up with the little guys, right?
Yeah, dude, it's nuts. The weather was horrible here.
It was terrible.
Guys, anyone who went trick-or-treating in Montreal, it was horrible. It sucked. It rained. It was cold, but I had my Venom costume. I don't know if you guys saw it on Instagram, but yeah, the Venom costume kept me nice and warm. Dude, costumes are expensive now, man. They're really expensive. Like, I think for the four of us, that ran me easy $4 bills. Easy.
Yeah, for sure. I was never a dress-up guy. I'm not much of a cosplay dress-up. Ever since I was small, I bought costumes for my little ones. That's about it.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, it's the 1 year my entire family, including my wife. My wife killed it, man. She looked amazing as the Pink Ranger. But the whole, my two boys, my wife, all dressed up as Power Rangers. And it was funny because who we ended up going out with at night to go trick-or-treating, all dressed as Power Rangers as well.
Oh, shit. That's pretty.
We were three families. One family was Sonic, dude. It was Sonic, Tails. You had Shadow. You had Knuckles. They were all together as a family on the Sonic side, but everybody else was Power Rangers. And every time we do Halloween in this house, no matter which characters my kids pick, I always end up the villain. So if it's a Marvel character, I'm Thanos. If it was Sonic last year, I ended up being Dr. Eggman. It was impossible to find a Lord Zed costume.
Yeah,
impossible. And they need to make that more common, please.
You should have gone as Rita then.
I wanted to go as Rita, bro. That would have been amazing. But it's hard.
Goldar is a pretty sick costume, but you'll never find that either.
Man, you know what it's gonna take to put together a Goldar costume?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't even want to know. I don't even want to think of.
That's easy, $400 costume right there.
Yeah, just exactly. I have a friend who actually got the White Ranger costume. And I remember when he first bought it, he paid several $100s for it. It was close to, I think, $1,000.
Oh shit.
And man, the costume was it was movie accurate. The helmet. I watched him get dressed and I pulled a sweat watching him put that on because it was long, dude. The helmet, connected, everything. It was nuts.
I don't like the White Ranger.
I
Should
love
have stayed green.
stuff.
Should have stayed green.
My oldest was the Green Ranger. My youngest was the Red Ranger. So,
Okay.
yeah. But anyways, yes, the Halloween stuff has come and gone. Now we're getting ready for the holiday season, right? We're getting ready for Christmas season. So it's
one of those
depressing,
November
dude.
1st, the decorations come out already.
The cold is kicking in. I hate it. I absolutely hate it, man.
I hibernate in the winter. I don't go outside. Already the kids, I can't wait for the snow. I'm like, I can watch you from the window, no problem.
But the positive out of that is this for me is it's gaming season. This is when I kick back, play video games from like November till about I want to say end of March. Yeah, the Switch 2 is ready to go. You're gonna play while being live, aren't you? I know you are. I know you are. You're sick. You're absolutely sick. Chat, I see you. Shout out to all of you who are here live, ready to kick it with me, and of course with Pacino. Hang tight. Steve's gonna join us very shortly after the FOC. And speaking FOC, Pacino, I think it's about that time, man. You ready to get into FOC?
Let's do it.
Vamos. Vamos. All right. FOC selections of the week by Lefteros for November 3rd, guys. That's right. We are live on Sunday night, November 2nd, but you have until November 3rd to get these orders in. Now, if you live in the United States, you want to order any of these books, go visit comicnation.us. They give you 15% off of the cover price, but if you use discount code Black Crown, you get an additional 5% off. It gives you 20% off total off the order. And if you're in Canada, well, guess what, man? Comic Legion gives you 20% off every single week on FOC. But if it's your first order, use discount code ENLIST, and they'll give you an additional 5% off, totaling your first ever order with Comic Legion to 25%, which is a good discount. So, the first book we're going to talk about tonight on the FOC selections list is Infernal Hulk issue number 2. I'm excited to read issue number 1, man, and it's crazy to see that this one's hitting FOC, before it even came out. So, with that being said, you've got the main cover here. First appearance of Gathil, the Endless. Now, we know that Banner is now separated, right, from Infernal Hulk. Infernal Hulk, dude, the previous run of Hulk was just amazing. The one that just wrapped up. If you guys didn't read that, man, I swear you need to do yourself some service. Go give it a read. It was really good. But I'm looking forward to this, man. Infernal Hulk issue number 2. I don't know, man. Is this character going to stick around or not? I have no idea. But, we're just kicking off Infernal Hulk. I can't speak on issue 1 because I haven't read it. But I believe that's going to be coming out very soon. So once it does, obviously, we'll be on board and getting a better idea of what's happening now with Hulk. But, I think this is definitely a pickup for me.
I hate when they do this, when the issue 2 is already on FOC and I haven't read the first one. So it's hard. It's hard to commit. But it's not a book I don't think that's going to be pretty hard to pick up after anyway. So I'm going to still read the first one before FOCing it. But I like the concept of this. I like where they separate the Hulk and we pure get a Rage Hulk in his true form. So,
dude, OP form is what
OP form, that too, right? So definitely gonna be interesting, but I still want to read issue 1.
Absolutely, man. Hey, yo, Ferdy's in the house. Ferd, you didn't need to do that, man. I appreciate the $4.99 super chat, but he says, to my comic book community award choice, you deserved to win, brother. And Ferd, you know what? We'll talk about that at the end of the show. Once we get into the hot topics, I want to give a shout out to the comic book community awards, and we'll talk about that. But guys, by no means, feelings not hurt. Don't worry. We're gonna have an open discussion when it comes to that, man. But I appreciate you, Ferd. Thank you so much for the $4.99 to celebrate. I mean, Canada didn't win when it came to baseball, but we've got other ways of winning. That's right. Our baseball team suck, but she's actually a hockey goalie, just so you guys know.
Yeah.
So there you go. Yeah. We got good goalies. All right. Moving on, though, from Infernal Hulk, guys, we've got Absolute Wonder Woman issue 14. Now, this is the cover A. We're getting a possible introduction of a new character. Now, if Solicitation's telling us that there's going to be a new character, we also know what's been going on, right? Could it be that they're referring to Zatanna, which you saw
Oh.
the design, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Zatanna looks totally different than the regular Zatanna
Oh
that
yeah,
we've all
totally
gotten
different.
used to.
Yeah, yeah.
So I
You
don't know if
mean that?
that's who they're referring to.
You mean like the unsexy, like witch-looking one?
Yeah, she's kind of like I want to say punk rockish. I
Yeah,
don't know, man.
exactly. Yeah, that it fits.
I guess, but yeah, so it could be that. It could be somebody totally else. So we'll see with this one, but it is crossing FOC, so keep an eye out for this. Love for Comics doing another sticker. Dude, you didn't need to do that, man. I really, really do appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much.
I
And
just think,
guys, go follow Love for Comics, man. He's doing amazing things over on Whatnot,
yeah.
and just in general, man. He's just such a great dude. So thank you so much for that. But all right, moving on from
Well, just this one, the Derek Chu cover for this one,
yes,
fire.
yes.
I'm ordering one this week is just a bunch of cover grabs. Like more than half my list is just cover grabs.
So
But the Derek Chu is fire on this one.
Derek Chu, dude, has been doing such amazing covers for Absolute Wonder Woman, and like here, I'll pull it up for you guys just so you can get an idea of what it looks like. But man, he's been banging out fire.
Yeah. It's because his
nonstop.
art seems to fit this style of book too, right? So
Yeah, here, look at that. This is stunning, man. Derek Chu doing great work. Several covers that have come out for Absolute Wonder Woman. Again, yes, it's the cover B. It's going to be a $5.99 book. Obviously, the cover A, especially when it comes to first appearances, is always best to grab. But for me, dude, my God, this cover is just insane. Here, let me see if I can get this to look a little better for you guys. But man, love what Derek Chu is doing on the Absolute Wonder Woman stuff. And yeah, the book itself has been great as well.
Yeah.
And yes, Lindman, is that style thick? It's pretty thick, bro. Yeah, Derek Chu is more than awesome, Chia. Couldn't agree more. But all right, moving on from Absolute Wonder Woman, we actually have this. I want to show you guys this. Ordained issue number 1. This is the cover A. It's an all-new crime comic that has been optioned already for a movie adaptation written by Derek Kolstad, who actually worked on John Wick, as you guys may know.
Yeah.
The fact that this book is only hitting FOC now and it's already optioned, it's like, sorry, not even, yeah, it's optioned.
Yeah.
It's nuts. I think it's an automatic, pickup for me. And not only that, the cover A is dope, but you have this amazing 1 in 50 incentive, 1 in 150 incentive by Maliv. Yo, sick covers. The Maliv one kind of reminds me of, like an Echo cover. You know what I mean? The David Mack style. I could see that.
It does.
It gives me that vibe. But
Maliv has some crazy covers though.
Yeah, dude, Maliv's got an insane covers.
Yeah.
Goes without saying, but this one's already optioned, man. Especially when you've got it's being written by the same person who handled John Wick. So
so it's gonna be gory gory while fighting.
Yeah, action packed. Yeah, I think Lefteros actually mentions if you guys want to read Lefteros's write ups, it should be on Covrprice by now, if I'm not mistaken. But man, apparently he got a glimpse at this and says it's completely action packed, and it's just so funny, man. This ordained minister with fists ready to fly.
He's ready to go, man. He's ready to go.
Yeah, bro.
But this is definitely a pickup. Even spec, not spec, it definitely looks like it's a fun read, and it helps if it's a spec too, right? So
yeah. No, absolutely. But yes, for me, this is a pickup. Like I said, guys, it's already optioned, so you can't go wrong with this. Pick it up now, man, at cover price and even at a discount. I'm sure your LCSs are probably offering you guys a bit of a discount as well. So get it on the low, man. Don't wait for this to pop on the aftermarket after the fact. Now, The End 2099 issue number 1. That's right. The 2099 universe is apparently coming to an end, guys. And here we're going to have the first appearance of Spider-Man 3099 and Abyssius. Now, if you're wondering what the hell is this guy talking about, Abyssius, what's Abyssius? Well, there you go, guys. The 125 incentive is by Edwin Gallman, and the character, as you can see, is Galactus. It's actually Galactus who was like nullified I think it's the proper term, the nullified
Yeah.
version of Galactus. He's null infected, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's brutal, dude. Absolutely brutal. I want to know who's going to be the herald of Galactus at this point. You know what I
Tune
mean?
in next week. And
Yeah,
find out.
yeah. But yeah, dude.
But yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, it is gonna be cool.
Yeah, that's it.
This is happening.
I see this cover gaining steam. Maybe not right out of the floodgates, but slowly it might creep up to a decent price.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
Well, decent. I mean, like over over like what you can get it for now.
Yeah, I know that we're gonna see some of the characters that we just recently saw in some of the miniseries returning. One of them being Nova 2099, who was Logan. It was Logan Wolverine 2099, who had taken the mantle of Nova. I don't know if you guys remember that, but yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting. Lefteros is saying that he read it. He has a herald from recent 2099 books, so that's interesting. Now I want to know who it is, dude. But yeah, man, I'm excited to read this, man. I think it's going to be interesting, especially that 2099 universe is looking like it's coming to an end, from what we come to understand. And we're also going to be seeing this new Spidey from 3099. So that's, dude, Miguel's a hit. My kids know Miguel because they watched the Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse, and that's where we got Miguel. And dude, my kids know Miguel in this house. Like, they love Spider-Man 2099. So who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Well, even in real life, we're getting to 2099 soon. So
yeah, they got to move the goalpost a little bit.
That's right, exactly.
Yeah, move it a bit further because 2099 is gonna come up faster than we thought.
Just add 1,000 years to it, no problem.
Yeah,
keep them busy for a while.
It's crazy. 74 years from now.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a long way. Let's not get crazy, bro. Let's not act old. We ain't old yet.
I'll be dead.
100%. 100%. Especially with the way we're living. But anyways, moving on from the end 2099 issue number 1, we have Amazing Spider-Man issue 17, man. This is a nullified Spider-Man cover, and this one here is by Clayton Crane. Dude, the cover is nuts. Anytime I could pick up Clayton Crane stuff at regular cover price, especially at a discount when I'm pre-ordering, it's a no-brainer, man. And it ties into what you said earlier. A lot of cover grabs this week over on FOC. I find this kind of reminds me, for some reason, I know it's not an homage cover, guys. It's just me. This is just my brain, the way it's working. It kind of reminds me of Spider-Man 1. McFarlane.
I can see it.
You see it?
Just the position of the legs, the webbing in the back.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of gives me that.
He's also been doing the cover A's for the Supernatural series.
Yes, dude, the Supernatural stuff. Dude, that issue 1. It was issue 1. Yeah. Great cover.
Yeah, great cover. Exactly. I still have a blind bag. I never even opened it yet.
Really?
Yeah.
You got to crack that open.
I don't have it on me.
Okay, I was like, man, if you have it there, you're pulling that out now.
I've been working the last 15 days. I had no chance to go pick up any of my books.
Insane, dude. Absolutely insane. You got to take a break sometimes, man. Take a break. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But that extra money does help because now you can pick yourself up the Spider-Man 17 Crane cover. There you go. But all right. Speaking Spider-Man, guys, the clock is ticking, man. As much as I hate to say this, Ultimate Spider-Man issue 23, the main cover right here in front of us, is second to last issue of the Smash Hit series, of course. But as of issue 24, yikes, that's it. No more Ultimate Spider-Man. This is a bold, crazy move by Marvel to put this to an end now with issue 24. But it's been an amazing run, a hell of a run. Jonathan Hickman, dude, from front to back, this is a hit.
Yeah,
24 months of this book in our lives because it went along with us in real time, and I'm both excited and nervous at the same time because now with the second last issue, I imagine things are gonna ramp up.
Yeah.
But yeah, man,
I just hope it doesn't feel rushed.
Yeah, no, same. I don't think it's gonna feel rushed, bro. You know what? The pacing has been very good.
Yeah, that I agree on.
Yeah, they've had 24 months, so Shouldn't feel rushed at this point. But yeah, man, I'm like I said, I'm excited about this and also devastated at the same time because
We
I don't want to see it end. But
finally get a good Spider-Man run, and then they pull it away from us.
yeah, it's just what it
Send an
is.
angry email to Marvel.
Yeah, I don't think they read that. But anyways,
I don't think so either.
the Spider-Man 23 absolute pickup for me goes without saying. Look at this amazing cover by Berens, dude.
Yeah.
Dark Souls, Mother of Mourning, issue number 1. This is the cover G, and this is available as a version off of Open Order.
Yeah. Open order
Crazy.
cover, yeah.
Crazy cover.
Great, yeah.
Were you into Dark Souls?
Yeah, I love Dark Souls series.
Really?
I've played every single one.
I never got into it. I don't know why.
I'm not too crazy about like the online aspect of it, but I do like teaming up with some friends and just going around. But it's not for your timid kind of players.
Yeah, I love how everyone's also going into it over Marvel. I like this one. Yo, Comic Nation, Marvel editor. How do we get main timeline ASM to outsell Ultimate Spider-Man? Cancel Ultimate Spider-Man. That's the way. That's the plan.
Yeah,
that's the goal.
That's exactly it.
That's just how you beat it. Marvel has a custom filter in Outlook that sends all Pacino emails to the recycling bin. You laugh, man.
My bots will make sure they get through.
Guys, I don't think I need to put this out there, but check your junk mail, man. Dude, I miss out so many important emails, and so every now and then I'll go check my junk. I'm like, holy, I didn't even know. Okay, sorry. Gotta check this. Gotta pay this.
But it's weird sometimes because like I'll receive emails from the same person or company or whatever in my regular inbox, but then that one that I needed to check is somehow in my junk.
Yep. It's always like that. That's how things work.
I didn't put it there.
But anyways, Dark Souls, Mother of Mourning, number 1. This is the cover G by Berens. Up next, though, guys, Kiss Kiss continues to put out amazing covers. For Stake presents Jasami, issue number 3. Really love the covers that Kiss Kiss is putting out, man. I've spoken about Kiss Kiss. Sorry about that. I've spoken about Kiss Kiss a few times since out the gate with issue number 1. I think he's got a lot of potential, man. These covers are stunning.
Yeah. It's just hard this week to choose one cover. There's just so much fire, especially just cover grabs. So many.
Yeah.
But this is definitely up there.
Yeah, lots of good stuff. This is an absolute guaranteed order for me as well. I'm picking this one up. Up next, you guys saw it as a little preview by accident, but DCKO issue number 2. This is the cover B. Love this because it's Daniel Warren Johnson, of course, on the cover. But dude, the read has been great. Here on the cover, of course, we have Daniel Warren Johnson having Wonder Woman deliver a sick knee to the head on the Joker. One thing, man. So I don't know if you guys follow Daniel Warren Johnson on Instagram. He actually posted something related to a wrestling move that he brought into a comic, and it was so well done. Something that Daniel Warren Johnson continues to do so well is that he incorporates wrestling moves into the comics, man. And he's, even in Transformers, dude, if you check out Transformers, you're going to see clotheslines, you're going to see all kinds of stuff happening. And I love that he does that, man. Daniel Warren Johnson, man, you can tell he's got a love and a passion for wrestling. And yeah, dude, it's awesome to see. I love that.
Daniel Warren Johnson is just incredible. I love it. I love this kind of artwork on a cover.
Yep. It's really good. And of course, the read is amazing. Now, speaking the read, if you guys haven't had the opportunity to read issue number 1, well, as you could see, a slight spoiler here on the cover, but we have this now going to a second printing, DCKO issue number 1, that features Absolute Superman at the top. Right in the middle, you've got Batman, and then, of course, you've got Wonder Woman right at the bottom. It's a Dan Mora cover.
Yeah.
Pretty neat, man. I like this. The all black always scares me.
He did 2 covers for this, if I'm not mistaken, right?
For the second printing?
Not for the second printing.
Yeah,
I think for the KO number 2.
Possibly, very possible.
Yeah.
I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, now
it was a crazy one. It was like everyone versus each other, if I'm not mistaken.
the DCKO covers have been
Fire.
bangers. Yeah, it's like
There's too
even
many to choose from.
if you guys go check issue 3, there's one of Zatanna that is just sick. I shared this over on my story on Instagram, but I'll show you guys very quickly,
Well,
man.
even
This,
issue number 2, there's the Wonder Woman one when she's posing like this, like
yeah,
armored up.
yep.
This whole series, you can't even if you want to just pick one cover, you can't. You're
Yeah, I'll
stuck
show you
ordering 2 or
guys.
3 covers.
I'll show you guys the one I'm talking about for issue number 3. But
Mhm.
yo, check this Zatanna cover, dude.
Yeah,
All these ads, dude.
that's great.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
Look at that, man. So good.
No chainmail like Sweeney.
No. We'll get to the Sydney Sweeney stuff later on in the show. But man, yo, the covers, like I said, for
great.
DCKO issue 3, also amazing. Look at this, man. Like I said, Daniel Warren Johnson continuing the theme here with the wrestling moves.
That's
Clearly
great.
you've got Lobo, Harley Quinn. The wrestling crossovers with AEW also continue. Here you got Kenny Omega with Fire. Oh, dude, this is a sick cover. But check this out. Look at this Del Mundo. I love this.
Yeah,
I love this. This is sick.
that's actually crazy.
With the little fish right here. That's hilarious.
Even issue 2 has some fire covers. It's just like I said, it's just so hard to choose. Like, oh, I'm only gonna get one cover of this like issue. Let's say, impossible. That Lobo's crazy.
Yeah, this
And
Lobo's
all his covers on the series are amazing.
Yeah, Derek, I see your comment in the chat. I definitely need an ad blocker, man. I have no idea what's happening right now. But yo, yeah, that's mean, bro.
Yeah,
Very mean. There was another one I wanted to show you, man. If you see Wonder Woman, man,
yeah,
sick.
but he did one for issue 2 of the Wonder Woman.
I like this arcade style. This is Dan Mora, dude.
Yeah, this is Dan Mora. That's right.
Yeah,
but the one for issue 2 is better than that one.
There it is, yo. Look at this,
Yeah,
Brillo. Oh my god.
Yeah. Even issue 2 of the Perillo, fire every time.
Yeah. Does not disappoint.
Yeah.
Ever. But yeah, man. So DCKO number 1. Dude, I see the chat, man. Yeah. Carla Cohen, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Javier cover should be good too. Henchman saying only the Joker can bring menace with a smiling fish. Literally. But anyways, DCKO issue number 1, second printing on FOC. Moving on from that, though, this is another amazing cover. I've been talking about EOM since EOM first started doing DC covers.
Yeah.
Superman issue 32, man. Absolute Shadow last cover depiction by EOM. Oh my god. Another amazing cover by EOM.
Yeah. That's just truly amazing.
Yeah. Total cover grab from myself for this one.
100%.
Guys, take a moment, soak this in, embrace it, because EOM, man, I think EOM is here to stay, man. We're gonna be seeing a lot of covers from EOM.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
no, it's not. He has like a style that it's not 3D, but it's not like hard pencil lines either. You know what I mean? It's like an in between, like those 3D people and the actual like pencil drawers. But this
by 3D, do you mean like digital?
Yeah, like Baran's a bit, you know what I mean? So it's like, or a Chu. So it's like an in between of those two styles. I see. Like, look at that realism on that face. It's crazy.
Yeah, I get what you mean, but yeah, it's really another amazing cover by EOM. Moving on though, speaking absolute stuff, guys, Absolute Batman. This was a big issue. It did very, very well on the aftermarket, and not on the aftermarket, on pre-orders. And we'll talk about that a little later. But Absolute Batman issue 13 goes to a second printing. Of course, you've got the Dragora cover. To the left, you have just the regular trade. And then to the right, you've got the Virgin in a foil. Well, Virgin, it's just a foil. Obviously, you've got the DC logo at the top right corner. But still very nice. If you're into foils, I would say obviously go the right side over here. But the trade, I get it. It feels kind of lazy, but it works. It works, man. You just get a little change up on the trade. Great issue. What an issue, man.
Yeah. The whole run's been fantastic.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. You know what? Exactly like the Ultimate Spider-Man stuff. It's doing exactly that. It's doing well every issue.
It's 1 and 2, in my opinion.
Yep. Picking up the foil with OG, man. You can't
Yeah,
go wrong with that, man. You
yeah.
cannot go wrong. That is totally worthy of a pickup for me. Moving on though, speaking later prints, guys, we also have foil variants for Wonder Woman issue 25.
It's just sorry to cut you off, but it's crazy how many second printings we're getting from DC when they usually don't really do second printings.
They've been
They
doing
they
a lot of
have, but it's
printing.
mostly like the main or a number one of a series, right?
Yeah.
Now they've been pumping out some other printings. It's crazy.
Well, it was a big first appearance here in the
Yeah,
Wonder
that's right.
Woman issue 25. Of course, you have Matriarch over here on the right hand side, as you could see.
Yeah.
This is the second print, cover B on the right hand side by Sampere. This is a foil. And then to the left hand side, I believe it's a regular cover.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a foil. I don't know if it's a
No.
typo. If that was, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, man, dude, great issue. You really got to see what you get an idea of who this character is in the final, I want to say 2-3 pages. And I think it's a character that's going to be here to kick some serious ass, and moving forward is going to be part of this book for probably a little bit of time, man. So I dig the character. I like the design. I like the look, man. I saw somebody a few weeks ago saying it reminds them of Rhea Ripley from WWE, and I totally see that. So it's pretty funny. Of course, Rhea if she was blonde. Rhea if she was blonde. But anyways, so both covers are going to later printings. Moving on from that, speaking later printings, Marvel DC Deadpool Batman #1 go to a third printing now, which, guys, I just want to put out something for this one. This is a Kubert cover. Really nice cover, but I feel like because of the price tag, a lot of people are going to pass on this.
Yeah.
So I don't imagine there's going to be that many out there once this, crosses FOC and goes to printing. I don't think many people are going to be ordering this up because it was a $9.99 book, right? So a lot of people were kind of like passing already on the second print. So I think the third print might go even lower. So that makes me wonder when it comes to these ratios here that I'm showing you guys. As you can see, the third printing has a 1 in 25 incentive, which is the Infinity Gauntlet homage, where you got Deadpool wearing the gauntlet. And then on the right-hand side, you have the 1 in 50 incentive by Ribic. I don't know how many shops are going to be shooting for 50 copies. You know what I mean? So I think these might be some good players on the aftermarket down the road.
Long term, yeah. I think more the 1 in 50 than the 1 in 25, but
oh, there you go, $6.99 cover. But still, I mean, $6.99. Some people are just not a fan of paying that. So yeah, man. We'll see. I'm curious to see how many shops are going to shoot for these ratios. Rattlesnake saying that ratios will be short, definitely, and yeah. You have
ratios in general have been pretty decently priced since, let's say, like from a year or two ago.
Yeah. No, I agree. Kilted Court is saying
from Universal to Penguin.
Yeah.
Already
moved on to the next Marvel DC crossover. Lord of Brooklyn saying Ribic has been gone for far too long, man. I agree, man.
I agree there too.
Anytime I see Ribic covers, let's go, man. And you know what, man? Is this Ribic cover a new cover for the 1 in 50 ratio? Because I don't remember seeing this on any of the other prints.
Either.
Now,
cover stunning.
Yeah, if that's the case, I would have ordered this had I seen this on another print.
It's absolutely stunning.
I don't recall seeing this on the first print, bro. I'm gonna have to double check. But I don't remember seeing that there. So if this is a new cover, let's go, baby. Let's go. Lefteros. The top says second printing, the bottom third printing. Guys, give him heat. Man. Give him heat. But yeah, so this is going to a third printing, and yeah, man, I really like this. Punisher, guys, if you have not been reading Marvel Knights Punisher issue #3, the 1 in 25 incentive here is beautiful cover by Putri. But man, I read the first issue. I didn't read issue 2 yet. First issue, man, balls to the wall again, man. This is the Punisher that we all enjoy seeing. It's there's a reason why it's red back. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I'm not even a big Punisher fan, and I really enjoyed issue #1.
Okay. So sorry, I'm saying okay because it was an open order. I didn't see the Ribic, man. I really need that now. Now that I know it's out there, shit, I need that. Um, Read Loki if you haven't, for a classic story by Rhodey and Ribic. Which Loki though? Because I'm trying to remember. I don't think it was the agent of Asgard or something, right? Or whatever it was. Was it that one? Can't remember off the top of my head. Kilted Corgi. Kilted Corgi's living. He's living. Lots of Punisher violence. Rumor has it. Yeah, dude. There's tons of it, and it's awesome to see within this. So I encourage everybody, if you're a fan of Punisher, pick it up, man. I think you're really going to enjoy this. This is a great cover by Palmiotti. And of course, you've got Dan Panosian doing art on the inside. So yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
The Will of Doom #1. And it's funny because when I read this, The Will of Doom, I didn't read it as the will, meaning like, you know, when somebody passes away, they leave a will. I read this as the Will of Doom, meaning like his will, right? You know,
That's what I thought it was.
overcome. So now I got misled here because this is going to be a one shot that will explore the aftermath of the One World Under Doom event, which, by the way, Marvel, man, why'd you gotta spoil some shit like that? They went and tell us that basically Scarlet Witch is going to be the next Sorcerer Supreme. Okay. I was really pulling for Valeria. I wanted to see Valeria Richards, bro. That would have been amazing, but it's okay. I'm still on board for Scarlet Witch, but yeah, now you know we've had yearly annuals by Marvel such as Timeless, we had Time Slide, and now this is apparently going to serve that same purpose. Chip Zdarsky is going to be writing the next big event, and this is going to be pretty much, you know, giving us the same type of stories like Time Slide did, like Timeless did, where it kind of gave you a glimpse into what's happening. Now, those obviously had a lot of time traveling, multiverse things happening. This one seems like it's going to be way more grounded. So you might want to pick this up, guys. We've seen characters pop out from these books when it comes to Time Slide or Timeless, and we ended up seeing, you know, some do well, some didn't, whatever. I'll never forget in Time Slide that huge scroll that basically told us all the events that were up and coming for the Marvel Universe within the last year plus. And here you go. This is going to do probably the same thing. So for me, it's a pickup. If you don't want to pick this up for the sake of read, and I'm sad to hear that because Zdarsky, I have nothing but faith in Zdarsky, but there's tons of great covers as well. As you can see here, to the left-hand side, we've got to this Sanford Green foil variant, which is just a stunning cover. But then you've got Stephen Platt.
That's the best one.
Oh my God. That's dude, pick up.
It's 100% pickup.
Yep.
If the book could be empty inside, it's a pickup.
I am grabbing that without a doubt, dude. Yeah. Stephen Platt, absolutely. No, guys, don't start with the 6'7". Don't.
And what are the chances that go to the slide before it says art by Cafu if it's the legendary soccer player that played for Roma and Milan?
Definitely not that one, man. But yeah, dude, for me, I'm gonna pick up the Platt, absolutely.
Yeah, the Platt is by far the best one.
Yeah, it's so good. So good. Now, not only that, you have this Grainov cover. If you guys like it as a trade, obviously, like myself, I'm going to pick that up because it's better for my wallet. And I prefer trades over the Virgins. But besides my opinion, if you guys like Virgins, the 1 in 100, dude, crazy good cover. Crazy good cover.
Yeah.
I'm going Platt. I'm going Platt. I had to bring it back.
Yeah, the Platt's crazy.
Yeah, Campbell wraparound. There you go. Have you guys seen all the covers? Do you want me to pull them all up for you guys? Because
there's tons. There's tons.
So I'll do it. Will of Doom 1, a League of Comics. We're gonna go to League of Comic Geeks for this one. So yeah, man, tons of covers. The wraparound. You guys remember the J. Scott Campbell's? What was it called? I don't remember, man. It was J. Scott Campbell. All the J. Scott Campbell covers that were coming out for all the characters. Basically, it's a wraparound of all those characters mashed up together now. I don't know if there's a website that has the full wraparound, but this will have to do for now, including all my ads that you guys love seeing. But yeah, so it's a full wraparound of all the characters here, and I still question this Daredevil pose, man.
His
It's
legs are too close together.
yeah, bro. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into it. Yes,
The plot is the
the
winner for
plot.
me. That's for sure.
So good.
Yeah, it's great.
So good. I know, guys. I'm slightly biased, man. I just
Get a
really
nice
enjoy.
nice green sig on that. Beauty.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's check out some of the incentives because there's the 1 in 25 by Shalvi. Okay, that's all right.
I don't like
Kind
that.
of looks like it would have been an open order. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I tend to feel that way, man. Sometimes there's books that Lilo and Stitch. Look at that. I think my kids would enjoy that. There you go.
Unleash the Stitch.
Yeah, there's too many good covers, man, and I don't think the Lilo and Stitch is gonna make the cut for me on that one. But yes, lots of great covers, like I said. Moving on,
Oh,
probably the best cover.
yeah.
Probably the best cover of the week
Yeah.
for me. At least it's up there. Harley Quinn, issue 56. This is the cover C, and it is a Raza cover.
Another guy that's been killing it.
I just love everything about this, man. Like
Everything.
Harley not giving a fuck, tough times, man. In the subway station, enjoying a nice slice of pizza. You could tell she had a rough night. Bloody knows going on over there. It's just, I don't know, man. It's amazing, just so good.
The roller skates, it's just so good. All the hidden details, it's
Oh,
amazing.
yeah, I love it. That 1 in 25 shouldn't even be an interior panel. I love it, yo. I love it. But dude, the Raza cover for me,
Yeah.
this is a pickup. Picking this one up, man, and I might go maybe 2 or 3 copies because I want to make
Yeah,
sure
this is
I
gonna be
lock
fire.
myself down on 9/8, man. If I could get this signed, that would be amazing.
Signed with a nice pink signature on the bottom there.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Baker, man,
Ooh.
nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Ooh.
Chia's saying that the cover is madness. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it's way too good. Way too good.
I
Total
don't
pickup.
know if I'd say Barents over Raza.
It's hard to pick, dude. You know what? I appreciate
They're
them both.
both they both have their, like, I wouldn't say niche. I think I would say Barents has a bit more niche. That Barraza has just been fire. Everything he's been putting out the last year, maybe a year and a half.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Ferdy, bro. I agree, man. It's so damn good. So damn good, man. I'm picking this up more than once, and yeah, dude, love it. Love it.
Yeah.
But anyways, moving on from that one, guys. Absolute Batman issue 14. This is the cover A. Absolute Batman versus Absolute Bane. It's the final battle. That's right. They're gonna throw it down, baby. Guys, issue 13, like I said, was a big one, man. But 14, we know we're gonna be getting the Absolute Joker in full form very soon. That big demon monster looking, whatever the hell that is, version of Joker. It's coming in the next issue. Now, will we get it in a cameo this issue? Could be, man.
Could be.
So I'm gonna suggest pre-order. Get this on lock. If you could lock down at least one cover A, you do yourself good. But if it's not the case, well, in issue 13, we did get the Absolute Harley Quinn, and this is the first cover appearance of Absolute Harley Quinn. Cover right here is done by Derek Chu. Now, one thing I want to say about this, guys, is that this crossed FOC relatively late, man. I think it was like maybe Thursday night, somewhere around there, where this one ended up being, shown on FOC. Lots of shops out there do their pre-orders. Yeah, they'll order early or whatever, or totally miss out on this, or not even be paying attention. Just it is what it is. So if you have the capacity to do so, hit up your shop, man. I think this one is totally worthy of a pickup, especially when it comes to the Absolute Universe, Absolute Harley Quinn. I think, Absolute Harley Quinn now leading the Red Hood. Dude, it's wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a pickup for me.
Yeah. Just like I said before, the series in general has been fantastic.
Yeah, I love the red puffy jacket is a red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yo, Michael Baker totally should have been in that mix, man. Totally should have been in that mix. But like I said, man, we'll get into some of that talk a little bit later. Yo, what about the Absolute Harley Quinn? I got a killer cover from Dave Cater of a Harley Quinn. Which one? Which one? I'm curious which one you're talking about, but I know that for open orders, this is the first
Yeah,
open order that I know of when it comes to Absolute Harley Quinn.
it is.
So yeah, that's a custom cover of ink. Oh, okay, custom cover. That makes sense. That makes
Okay.
sense, man.
Okay.
Yeah, dope. I want to see that, man. Hit me up on Instagram. You know where to find me. I want to see it. Um, in case you don't, though, it's at Black Crown. Okay, Black Crown Comics. In case you don't. But yeah, hit me up. I want to see that. Ferdy saying that Absolute is sick. Those stories too good. Yeah, it is. It is so damn good.
Yeah.
25 minutes left on PSA 10 Gambit. Current bid is 8,600. Yes, I saw that, man. And you know what? Yeah, guys, keep me in the loop, man. 26 minutes from now, we're looking at about 10, 20 around there. So keep me posted, and I'd be curious to know what the final sale is going to be for that one. Wait, when you guys see what one book sold for on eBay. But guys, those were the FOC selections of the week. Of course, go support our brother Lefteros, who always brings us some amazing information, putting in the Lord's work for us. Comic geeks, of course. If you live in the United States, want to order any of the books, go check out comicnation.us. If you're in Canada, you got comiclegion.ca. Both giving discounts. Comic Nation's giving you 15% off every week, but use discount code Black Crown to get an additional 5% off. And if it's your first order with Comic Legion, well, they give you 20% off every week, but discount code and list gives you an additional 5% off if it's your first order. And of course, if you want to go check out why Lefteros picked these books and you want to read his article, go check out coverprice.com where you could check it out. Again, go support Lefteros. If you're new to the channel, though, hit the like button, subscribe, man, and we hope to catch you here again next Sunday. Apparently, I hit 900 subscribers, so that's cool, man. I appreciate all you guys, and we're closing in on 1,000 soon enough. Soon enough. I just want to grow organically, man. I don't want to be one of those that buys subs and shit like that. I don't care. So, those of you who are rocking, love you guys. All right, Lando, let me borrow your credit card. Yeah, shit's gonna bounce on you, bro. But all right, it is time we bring in our brother Steve. Before we get into the market report, and guys, it's a fire market report this week, man. So stick around for that. Like I said, one crazy sale that I saw on eBay, just nuts, absolutely nuts. But let's catch up with Steve, man, the newest comic collector. For now. Stevie boy, what's going on, Steve?
What's going on?
Not much. So again, for people who might not know who you are and may have missed out in the last month and a half of content that we've done here, Steve is new to the hobby, man. He just started reading comics, collecting comics, catching up on all the movies and stuff like that. You've been a busy man. And speaking of movies, man, I think the last time we spoke, you said you stopped with the MCU once it got to Endgame, man. Have you done anything else yet, or?
Honestly, I haven't had time.
Is it because you felt like Endgame was just a big payoff and you're like, oh, I could breathe now?
Yes and no. I've been getting a lot of everything after Endgame is going to be crap, so I'm like a little
in no rush.
I'm in no rush to finish it. Yeah.
No rush. I don't blame you. I'll
be honest, even Endgame, like Infinity War, is so much more better than Endgame.
It was, but it was still great.
Yeah, I enjoyed Infinity War a lot more than Endgame.
The only thing I have to say about Endgame is I feel like there should have been more Thanos in it. Does that make sense?
It does.
It does. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't know. That's just my opinion, I guess.
There was a lot going on within that story.
Yeah,
they had to tie all of the loose ends, right? Like everything led to that, so they had to do that while creating, of course, the future of what's to come in the MCU, which I can't wait to hear your takes once that does come around. But let's get to the comic side, man. Last we were talking, of course, you've read many series already, and you're caught up on a ton of them. It's very impressive, by the way. I know we throw you your flowers every week about that, because I know people who are hardcore into comics and they're buying up books and ain't they ain't reading. You know what I mean? They'll pick it up just to, you know, have it in their collection to flip or whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that, bro. You all collect how you like. Nobody cares, really. At least I don't. But you're reading, and what were your reads this week?
I read Something is Killing the Children.
Oh, you finally picked it up.
Yeah.
Okay, what issue you at?
No, I'm done.
You're caught up.
Yeah.
Okay,
All 45.
I was just gonna say that's 45 issues. That is not.
I'm not even caught up. I'm not even caught up.
Yeah, fantastic. I feel like I say this every time I read something, but this one was goddamn beautiful.
Have you tried the side stories?
No, right now I finished the main
Something
line, so eventually I'll get to the other ones. I saw there's like 3 or 4 different ones there. But,
exactly.
So no, I just finished reading the last issue 44, like maybe an hour ago.
Okay.
So good.
Oh yeah, I haven't even gotten that far yet.
Honestly, I didn't want to do it all in 1 week, and I think I did it in like 3 days. But it was so good. It was so hard to.
I know the first. I've read like quite a bit in the beginning, but it does pull you in the first few issues, right? But it was different for us. Like for me and Lando, right? We're waiting every month to get the new one, right?
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a slower burn than reading everything in one shot.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna feel your pain, because now I'm excited for the next one.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's incredible. Like it's the first book that I read that I could like imagine a show out of it. You know, like
100%.
That's how I was reading it. I was reading it, and in my mind, I was like I was watching something. It was so easy to read, and
it's coming. In fact,
we've been saying that for like 4 years now.
But you were here last week when we were talking about the news, right? That it's now being picked up by Blumhouse, which is very interesting. So that's going to be fun. Can't wait to see that.
But they said animated, right? Did they say it was
there's going to be a live action? There's going to be an animated as well. I saw something teased very briefly on. I think it was Werther. I always botch the name. I'm not even going to bother trying to say it, but you know who I'm talking about. The actual artist over on Something is Killing the Children. I saw it. It's okay. I don't know what kind of a tease that was, to be honest. It just like seemed very like desert like, and then like I think it was Erica Slaughter just like running or something. But I think it works in both forms. I think it's going to work in both, which I'm super excited about. Deladera. I'll get it, guys. I'll get it. But anyways, so yeah, Something is Killing the Children, dude. It's gonna happen, and it's funny that you say that it's written and you're reading it, and it feels like it's meant for television or a movie or something.
Yeah.
And when you are reading that and you're feeling that, you and I were talking last week on how you really enjoy Exquisite Corpses, right?
Yes.
You really enjoy Daniel Warren Johnson, but now we're seeing you're going heavy with Tiny and stuff. You're really enjoying that.
Yeah, I am. I feel like in writing, his stories are
the one.
Department of Truth as well.
Yeah, I've read it all.
Read it.
Oh, you read it? Yeah, it's fantastic. Honestly,
that's so good.
Yeah. The beginning, the art just really, you're like, what the fuck?
It's exactly what happened.
You know what I mean?
It's exactly what happened.
But it's so good. You just keep turning that page. The Department of Truth is fantastic.
I know.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And I do agree with Derek, man. I mentioned this to you last week, but we got to get you in on the Ghost Machine stuff and, of course, the Energon universe. I think those two are big, universes right now within comics that would be great to get you into. And I do want to get you on some of the older stuff. I know you just went hunting as well, so we'll talk about that in a bit. Or you actually made your first purchase, if I'm not mistaken, on Whatnot, right?
I'm up to like 2 or 3 purchases now. I'm dabbling.
Oh my god,
I'm having some fun.
This week.
I only received 1 order so far. I'm still waiting for the other 2, and I bought some stuff last night. So
okay, you're
that's
on
definitely
fire,
gonna wait.
bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's honestly it's so cheap, it's so fun, and I'm having a blast just watching, seeing what people are buying, seeing how much people are buying for. It's really
Yeah.
it's so much fun. But
I,
yeah, so I got
Luckily, he wasn't in it like
but
3
Steve,
years
I'm
ago.
scared. I'm scared because like
Well,
I feel like we're we're building to the I got in shit with my wife episode.
yeah, that's gonna happen.
no,
Don't do this.
because honestly, like I made 3 orders, and I think my total for all 3 orders was like $22.
Okay,
Yeah,
not bad. That's good.
So it's not, and
he's not.
I'm only ordering and buying stuff on Canadians because the shipping for
Yeah,
US
yeah,
is
yeah,
wild.
yeah.
I
So
like I,
I'm
Even some
sticking
offer
to
local pickup if you do some Montreal.
exactly.
I
Yeah.
like I like the alias that the chat's giving you. They're calling you the dabbler.
That.
The dabbler.
I'll take it.
But he's not buying during COVID where every book was like freaking 10-15 bucks.
Yeah, dude, it was
Yeah.
10
Yeah.
$15 was like on the low end.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, man. So do you have it? You want to show us what you picked up?
I picked up one Absolute Wonder Woman #5
Nice. Good
because
for you.
I want to start collecting the whole series. I picked up a blind bag which I got cover A11.
Okay.
Awesome.
Not so bad. This one is pretty fun. I had a little chat with Gabe about this one after I got it. From
Oh, nice.
1977, the
sure.
Invincible Iron Man #105.
So you hit up
Yes,
Gabe
man.
to talk about this.
Yeah,
That's
we spoke
awesome,
about-
man.
We spoke about it for a bit. He also suggested for me to read something else. So, had a little combo with him. It was fun.
And what's that something else?
Uncanny X-Force.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah,
Must
so
read.
it's, something else.
I love how
read.
the community, man, and I say community, fuck the word community, man. I love how all of the crew right here, man, is coming together, because everybody is so welcoming, man, and it's awesome to see, guys.
Honestly,
Like
it's wild.
I had no intention of doing such a thing where it would turn into that and be so welcoming, and seeing the outpour of support. I just really went into this thinking it would be fun to see Steve's experience, man. And I agree with everybody in the chat how it's been fun to see through your eyes, man, being fresh into the hobby. And really what you think. And you know what? Maybe we'll bring you back in during the hot topics portion of the show tonight because I would love to hear fresh takes. You know what I mean? Somebody who has no ties to anything.
yeah.
I'm in.
Fuck it. Let's talk the Comic Book Community Awards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you don't even know what the hell that is. So I think that would be fun
Yeah.
to talk about. But a few things I want to shout out, and the reason why I'm saying this, man. Look, just a prime example of how welcoming everyone's been, man. Love for Comics, stop, dude. Just shot a $20 super chat. 45 issues. Oh my god, yes. Love, bro. I promise you,
Thank you.
I'm gonna take Steve to an LCS. Whatever way I can take this money that you guys are sending me as super chat and put it back into the channel or content or anything, I'm gonna do exactly that. I won't pocket shit. I haven't pocketed anything since the start of this channel, so don't worry about that. But when it comes to that, I'm gonna take Steve to the shop. We were supposed to go this weekend. And in full transparency, man, his kids, all three, I think it was all three that were sick.
all
right?
three.
Dude, you guys got fucking stomach flu at that house. God bless your toilets and your behinds. 'Cause that's not
Hey,
fun.
I made it
That's
out
right.
unscathed, so that's
But
pretty
that's how
good.
he got 45 issues read.
And on top, and I bought so many things, and I started watching a series with my daughter, so that was fun.
That's that it is fun. I hope you weren't
Yeah,
bringing
yeah.
your books to the toilet, bro. That's all I'm gonna.
No. I got my daughter into the Batman the animated series. That's playing on Prime.
Oh, you started watching that?
Yeah, well, I've watched it before, but my daughter went as Harley Quinn for Halloween, so she's like, I
Okay.
want to watch it. So I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's do
So
it.
now we're brainwashing all the way down now. That's what's going on.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
yeah.
But Love for Comics actually is saying this, man. Steve, look at my shop on Whatnot. He's giving you $100 credit, dude.
Come on, man.
Nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Wild. Thank you. You don't need to do that, but thank you.
It's true. Ozzy actually hit me up. He was asking me for your address. So if you want to hit him up, man, you guys could like exchange. That would be awesome. And
Appreciate it.
dude,
You guys are too nice, I think.
Yeah, dude, I appreciate it. Seriously, everyone in the chat is being awesome. Doing dang, Lando said Pacino has stale takes. No, he doesn't. Man, sometimes. But yeah, man, there's a
Yeah.
CBCA missing here. Yeah, we're gonna get into it, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Like I said,
Yeah. I did pick up a few other Mark Spears books that I'm waiting for. I do know what covers I have. So if you want to pull them up while I say it, there's one that I do want to ask you about. And
Yeah,
is it
me too.
true? Is
I'm
it
new to
true?
comics too.
I'm Lefteros, bro. Right now, we're all new to comics, love. We all are, bro. But anyways, okay, Steve, you got a question?
I
Go for
want to
it.
know, is it
Yeah.
true that cover A01, if you have that one, he'll sign it for free? Is that what he said?
Who, Tanyan?
No, Spears.
Oh, Mark Spears.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
because that's what I've heard so far. So I picked it up. So I have
Oh,
the
okay.
A01, which is a nice cover.
Well,
Okay.
Steve, I mean, if you want to get Mark Spears to sign books, you're gonna have to hit up some conventions, and I think that
I
would
know.
be fun. And
I
you know
know.
what? It wouldn't be just your first con; it would be his first con. He has never
We'll
been to
hold
a
hands
comic.
and go together.
Yeah, that's-
I got two virgins on this panel tonight, man. What's going
Yeah.
on, bro?
No, I just it's always bad timing. It's like my wife's birthday every weekend, every year the same weekend, and it's just like I'm booked.
Don't get me started, dude. Between Halloween, my wife's birthday, and both my kids, it
Yeah,
was
it's all at the same time. Exactly. Even me, it's
Yeah.
everyone's at the same time.
yeah. This is very valid. Very
Yeah,
valid.
yeah.
You cannot go to cons with kids.
No,
But
no,
I
there's no
I don't want to take you to like a small con. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. Montreal Comic Con is fun, but it ain't no
No,
big
Yeah.
con. It's not
No.
New York Comic Con. It's not
No.
Terrific Con. It's not San Diego. It's none of that. Your first con, I think we're gonna plan. Maybe we'll go to. You know where Mark Spears is gonna be? He told me straight up, guys. He's gonna be at MegaCon Orlando apparently. So
oh
if
shit.
that
Okay.
if
But
that
that's
be the
a
case,
lot.
away from my place over there.
yeah, it's how far
2 hours away.
from your place in Florida?
Yeah. It's 2 hours
Steve,
drive.
it's time we start looking into car rentals, bro.
Yeah.
Pacino,
then I
you
can-
ready?
Let's go.
This is live. I'm gonna hold you both to this, eh?
Oh my! I'm there every winter for at least like 3 weeks. So
All right.
let's figure it out.
It's in March. So just putting it out
I'm
there.
actually-
you're gonna
I'm
be in
actually-
Huntsville.
I'm actually going in March to Florida.
Fantastic. Well,
Yeah. It's
you're
gonna be good.
you're bringing a fourth and a fifth kid with you. That's what's happening. But all right,
Yeah.
man. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
No. Just I got a few other stuff. I got a poly bag for the Exquisite Corpses #3, and
Hold
a
up,
few
hold
other
up,
stuff.
hold up.
Oh, I don't have it yet. I'm waiting for it.
Boo.
I'm
Ooh,
waiting
yeah.
for
It's
it.
not in your hands. You didn't get it.
It's not in my hands yet, but I saw that it's shipped, so it's pretty
Yeah.
much in my
I'll
hands.
try to dig him up some something is the killing the children books I have. Too bad I sold my whole run though. Would have been nice to.
I'm gonna be honest. I did too, bro. I sold
Yeah.
the whole run.
Yeah.
But anyways, it
No,
is what
I like
it is.
it. No, I'm having so much fun dabbling in all these little things.
The dabbler.
The-
Steve is the dabbler. We're gonna make you a dabbler T-shirt, man.
I mean, do it.
Done. Consider it done. Steve, if you're down, man, you're more than welcome to join us in the hot topics portion of the show later on.
Yes, sir.
But until then, guys, that was Steve. Steve, thank you, bro. We appreciate
Thank you guys. Like always, I appreciate it.
See you in a bit, bro. Peace. Look at the dabbler. The dabbler. I like that. I like that. Chat.
Patent
yo.
pending. Patent pending.
The chat wins again. But all right, man. Pacino, it's time to get into the market report. It's a fiery one tonight, man. When
Yeah.
you see some of these sales, yo, you're gonna have some head scratchers.
Ooh,
You ready, bro?
let's do it.
Let's go. All right, guys, it's time for the market report. We are looking at books that sold on the aftermarket throughout the week. Now, of course, looking at multiple lists, whether it be the House of Stein, CBSI, Key Collector, Covrprice, checking out sales everywhere. Go Collect, eBay. Most importantly, though, Michael Baker. That's right. Michael Baker as a staple on the show here, and we call it the Baker Shakers. If you're wondering why, that's because Michael Baker spends every single day messaging me in my DMs to let me know what's selling on the Bay. what is selling on the aftermarket, what is selling on heritage auctions, all of that. That's my boy. So, of course, we have the Baker Shakers tonight as well. Tonight's list is very Baker Shaker cover price heavy, so that's where I got a lot of the sales data, and I want to make sure that those are accurate. So let's look at what we've got for tonight's first sale. Nintendo Power issue 13. We go back to 1990, and with Pacino here, you know I had to bring some Mamma Mia right here.
Yeah.
We got the subscription edition of this book right here. There's 27 total on the CGC census, with only 2 being a 9.6 and a CGC 9.6 just sold for $2,375 US. And I want to put it out there that those 2 9.6s of this book are the highest graded. Yeah. There's no 9.8s for this one.
No, it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Absolutely wow. It just, for me, as someone who collects like this kind of shit, it's so many untouchable books in my price range. Just so many. It's like everything's just gone nuclear.
Yeah. It's crazy.
What a book. What a crazy book.
Yeah, Baker's saying that a 9.8 would be about $5K when it comes to this.
Yeah, roughly.
But see that?
To get a 9.8, the way these things were shipped in the 90s, even getting a 9.6 is probably a Hail Mary toss.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, when it comes to Super Mario Bros. 3, the game, oh my God, yo, that was a wicked, amazing time.
By far my favorite Mario game.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think when I have to put them in order, I would go like 3-1-2.
3-1-2. Yeah, that exactly the same way I would do it.
If I'm counting just the first 3.
Exactly. Not any of the other ones. Yeah, exactly.
And once we start
Super
getting
Mario World on N64, it has to be like probably.
No, it was on SNES.
Oh no, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
You're talking Super Mario 64.
64. Yeah, that's right.
That
probably
being your
my
best
favorite Mario game.
That being your best.
It's really up there with the one on SNES.
It's fair. It's fair.
It's really it's like I would say it's even they're both tied at that number 1 spot.
Yeah. The henchman made me giggle. Sorry, man. Breaking news. It's called the Baker Shaker in homage to Lando's OnlyFans. How did you know about that, man? You weren't supposed to tell people. But yeah, man, this is just amazing to see. I don't know. Super Mario World and Super Mario 64 are definitely up there. Yeah. They're definitely up there. But to pick one, I can't do that.
I don't think I can pick one either.
But hates Yoshi confirmed. Yo, if you played Mario 64, at the end of the game, you can get, to see Yoshi. So, yeah, I guess he likes Yoshi in small doses. That's pretty much.
But I love Yoshi's Island. One of my favorite, I love that game.
Yeah. Kilted Corey saying it counted as an actual issue against the subscription. I was pissed, missed out on an issue at Christmas. That sucks. Okay. Absolutely. But man, it's so cool to see these, man. I love looking at this. Stick around, guys. There's gonna be for sure another video game book on the list tonight. But for the first book, we have Nintendo Power 13. This one being the subscription edition, and a CGC 9.6 just sold for $2,375 US. How can you hate Yoshi? You're a monster. Absolute monster. Bro, half of us killed Yoshi when we had to make the high jumps, right? We would just jump 100%. Off Yoshi and he would just fall down the pits type thing. That's how we did it on SNES. But anyways, moving on. Ultimate Spider-Man issue 160. This takes us back to 2011. It's the red poly bag. Yeah. And inside this was a cover by Mike Kaluta. This is a 1:30 ratio, apparently. CGC 9.8, $1,200. And if you're wondering what that cover looks like, by the way, this was a cover price daily shaker, highest sale recorded to date. But the cover on the inside is that, man. And my God, what a cover, dude. Crazy. What a cover, especially, he dies, dude. Straight
the
up.
Black poly bag, you literally find it everywhere, but I've never seen the red one ever.
Yeah. I want this cover, dude.
It's beauty. It looks like a piece of art to hang in your house.
Yeah. Yeah. Yoshi's sacrifice is totally a red flag. Yeah. Chia saying he's always wanted this one. Dude, so do I, man. The cover is just so good for this one. Polybag, the bane of all 9.8s. Yeah, that is definitely it. But yeah, man, it's again very hard to come across in 9.8s, and clearly somebody did, and they paid a pretty big premium here, $1,200. If you guys want to decide if that's justified or not, feel free to do so within the chat. But
Yes.
for the second book on the list tonight, Ultimate Spider-Man 160, this being the red polybagged version, and a CGC 98 sold for $1,200. The list is in no particular order. We're just going through stuff as we dig, and we just like enjoying what we see pretty much and talking about these books. So up next, we've got Cuentos de Brujas 37. 1954 is what we're going back. This is an error book as well because there's a blank interior cover apparently. CGC 3.5 sold for $5,520 Cover price daily shaker, highest sale recorded to date. And this cover might look familiar to you guys, especially recently. Feels like we saw this. Where could that be? Was it The Wolf and the Monster by Mark Spears? Yes, it was.
Yeah. This is crazy. That's these error books, man. It's crazy the premium these things reach. Crazy.
Yeah, this is a Mark Spears homage, not a homage of Mark Spears.
Yeah,
doing
exactly.
I love this. Yeah, man, it's so cool, man. Yes, a great pick, very appropriate. It was just cool to see this cross, and it's ironic how the Mark Spears cover comes out, and then obviously we see a highest sale recorded to date in a CGC 3.5, $5,500, man. Big coin right there.
Yeah,
big coin right there. Oh my God, the PSA 10 Gambit hits a hammer price of $10,001. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God. I think we're gonna open the conversation of the PSA 10 stuff at the end of the show, man. Wow, that's big.
That's huge.
Because I'm gonna ask you the question: is a PSA 10 basically a CGC 9.9? But we'll get into that. We'll get into that.
It 100% is, or even could it be even a CGC 10?
Yeah. No, because don't forget they don't have a 9.9, right? PSA doesn't have a 9.9.
No,
it's 9.8 or 10.
It's 9.8 or 10 exactly.
Yeah. But we'll get into that. Yes, 54 was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Way. I don't even think my dad. Yeah, no, my dad wasn't even born.
My dad was not born either.
Yeah, exactly. I think my grandparents were just starting to immigrate here somewhere around that time. But anyways, we have Cuentos de Brujas 37, of course, in the CGC 3.5 at $5,520. Up next, check this out. Momoko fans, I don't know if you've ever heard about this, but this is versus Vamps versus Wolves, issue number 4. We go to 2019 for this one, and it is a Peach Momoko cover. It's the Vamps Gang cover, and it was limited to 100 copies, a raw copy with no grade specified on it, sold for $1,000, and it is a cover price daily shaker, highest sale recorded to date. Wow, bro, $1,000 for this cover. I love, seeing people, collecting what they like, and there's only 100 copies. I totally get it, man. And if you're a Peach fan,
and this is going
you got to be a hardcore Peach fan to be spending that coin, man.
And her signing at CGC very soon definitely had some influence on this too.
It's true, eh? That's taking place.
Yeah,
that's happening. I think it's now. No,
it's now. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, yes, Chia. This is a very rare book, man.
Yeah,
especially, like I said, if you're a Momoko fan, I could totally understand why you would want to fork over this money, but damn, that's some heavy coin when it comes to this. You've got $1,000. It can't be Brooke. That's what happened, man. $1,000. Crazy, just absolutely crazy to see this. We got Vamps versus Wolves, issue number 4. This one being the Momoko cover that was limited to 100 and a raw copy, $1,000. Nuts. Crazy. This one just came out literally last week. It's Cloak or Dagger, number 1. The 1 in 100 version of this cover by Talavera has been doing so good.
Yeah.
So good. Raw copies. Dude, look. It's selling for $250. Cover price daily shaker, highest sale recorded to date. It's a very nice cover, but first thing I think of when I see this cover,
Mama.
Right? Come
100%.
on. They're right there. But what a stunning cover, man. Talavera killed this cover.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Love this. I don't even recall if I ordered the trade. I hope I did. I gotta check now.
I hope you did too.
Yeah, because I don't want to pay $250 on a version,
US.
that's for sure.
That's like 2,500 Canadian
Yeah, dude.
with the exchange now. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's not like it's getting better right now.
It
But
is
yes,
not
Cloak or
getting better.
Dagger. Cloak or Dagger number 1, the 1-in-100 ratio by Talavera. Raw copy selling at $250. How do you keep your balance with all of that extra weight on your chest? I've got like 3 jokes lined up, and I'm not going to do
I
it.
have a couple too.
Yep, I'm not going to do it, but we're going to move on. Sonic the Hedgehog, issue 29. We go back to 2020 with this one. We've got the Aaron Hammerstorm cover. Now, this was from the 2020 IDW convention, and the cover was limited to 500 copies. CGC 9.8 selling at $211. Cover price, Daily Shaker, highest sale recorded to date. You guys might think I'm crazy, but I think $211 is actually cheap.
I would buy this for $200 US.
Yeah, and I'll explain why. When we get to the ratio covers of Sonic at this point in time, or just at any point in time, this entire run for IDW's Sonic the Hedgehog, those Natalie for Drain covers have they've gone huge numbers.
Just look at cover Bs from like the first like 20 issues. There some of them are $100 US just for a cover B.
Exactly, man. But like I was saying, those food drain covers go for a premium as well. The cover Bs, I agree with you. But this is not a ratio. This is none of that. This is just a 2020 IDW convention limited to 500, which technically I would imagine being, lesser than.
But all these convention books are all crazy priced. They've been doing it for a while now, and it's. First of all, they're impossible to get because you have to be at the convention, right? So it's hard. It's hard, especially for me that's never been to a con and I want to. And look at this one; it's such a beauty cover.
Yep, it's wild, man. Of course, dude. I love Silver. You know what I mean? So
I love Silver too.
Yeah, the character, and as you can see, Silver's on this cover as well. Sonic fans are definitely something. Kilted Corgi, throw me in that
The issue I have with this is like, are you gonna spend 200? Okay, I know you're buying it slabbed already, which is a steal at 200 US. 100%.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Hold up, before you even finish the question. Limited to 500.
Yeah.
Let's look at the ratios. Let's look at the cover B's.
They go raw. They go rum. Even 100 US.
They go higher than that.
Yeah, now the latest ones have been really bad.
Yep, it's rough.
I'm just saying, like, now that I've secured a lot of my keys from the original run, now I'm looking into stuff like this because, like, spending 200 USD first of all, which is a steal, like I said on this book, I was surprised that this was not raw $211 US. Now that I've secured some older Sonic, like first appearances, I'm looking towards this shit, but it's so crazy. And you don't see this shit doesn't show up anytime on eBay. It's like,
this is
it's nuts. It's just
valid
nuts.
question. Valid question by Kilted Corgi with the who was even at the 2020 IDW event.
Yeah.
Wasn't that when COVID kicked in and stuff like that too?
2021, right?
I have no idea. I don't even care. I don't want.
But look, 29 issues. Like I said, like go look at issue 29 of this series, or like 18, cover B. It's like 100, 120 US for a cover B.
It's crazy.
It doesn't make sense.
Nope. But anyway, Sonic the Hedgehog 29. This one being the 2020 IDW convention limited to 500. CGC 98 just sold for $211.
And it also reminds me of like the Goku and his son Kamehameha blast together.
Yeah, I see that. I totally see that. But right now, I'm just looking at something else and thinking of something else. Pop Kill number 1. This one was the Will Jack Web Store Devil Halloween special exclusive that was limited to 666 copies. Will Jack doing amazing things. Raw near mint selling at $199. Crazy to see. Cover price daily shaker highest sale recorded to date. Will Jack had a few covers that came out for this one just last week, and they did very well. Will Jack actually sat down with Matt and John over on Cover Price.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know if you guys saw the interview, man. It was really cool to see. Did you see the canvas behind him of Wonder Woman?
Just crazy, stunning.
I would, dude. Honestly, don't get me wrong. I love my comics, man. I can't even go to a restaurant with my family without thinking about comics because I think about it in the most stupidest way. It's like you order, you had your food, you ordered your entree of calamari, and then after you had whatever you had as your main dish, you get the bill, and you're like, shit, $250. You look at that and you're like, could have got a Fantastic Four Annual 6, CGC 6.0. You know what I mean? Like that's the way I think, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, I would happily throw my money at that canvas that was right behind Will Jack, man. It was nuts, dude.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah. But yo, these covers, man, Will Jack's doing an amazing work. Like I said, the interview was great. It was
it was good to see like his perspective, right? Because we don't I don't know much about Will Jack. I would say like his backstory and everything, right?
Well, even the timelines on how long it takes him to put.
Yeah, exactly. It was very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, how long it takes him to put these together. It's just it's very cool to see, man. And shout out to Will Jack, man. Kudos to him because he's doing great work. And I mean, clearly I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. I think majority of us could agree here. But yeah, man, sick cover, did very well. Dude, it sold out real fast. And now people are paying on the aftermarket because Pop Kill #1, the web store exclusive of Will Jack, being the Devil Halloween special that was limited to 666 copies, just sold in a raw near mint at $199. All right, Baker Shaker territory. You may have seen this one just recently on the show, but I got to talk about it because Venom Lethal Protector #1, we go back to 1993. This being another black printing error cover. It's so strange to see these sales taking place lately. There's 116 CGC 9/8 on the census, and a 9/8 is sold for $7,500.
Yeah, but 116, and how many of them are of the regular cover? Probably like 10,000.
So there's actually a section solely for this cover, and there was 116.
Yeah.
So I'm just putting that out there. Now, the black error stuff we've seen. I think it was a few weeks ago. I had shown off how there was one where the cover was like half of the red foil and then half black.
Yeah.
This one being full black, but you could see there's like little spots. If you guys like, I don't know if you're watching on your phones, on your television, you might see it better on your television. But if you look at the box at the top left where Venom is, I love how the red foil kind of like seeps through and it looks like blood splatter. You know what I mean? It's sick, dude. Or
even
maybe
where the marble should be written, it's like hidden and behind like the bluish purple, right?
Yeah, it adds a nice effect, but is it $7,500 nice? Nah, not for me, dude.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I will have one in about 20 minutes with a Sharpie. Yeah, there you go. You can do that. It's gonna be a green label though, unfortunately. So yeah, another 90s error book is selling for big money.
Crazy though, yeah, that's exactly. It's crazy.
Yeah,
like if I have 7,500 USD to burn, like I'd pick up like an ASM 125 in like low grade, like, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
Can you get one in a low grade at that coin? Like you're looking at what, a 0.5, 0.2?
Yeah, that's it, 0.5.
Yeah,
maybe top 20.
That is a few. I think 116 is quite a bit. But anyways, man, somebody forked over some big coin here because a 9.8 of this Black Error Venom Lethal Protector 1 sold for $7,500. Baker Shaker tonight. That's what's up. Up next, we're sticking with Baker, and of course, we're going to talk Spawn. We're going to talk Spawn issue 7. We go back to 1993. This one being a newsstand copy. Now, this is the first published artwork by Randy Queen. Now, inside this, there was like some Spawn mobile pullout in the book, but the newsstand premium on this is pretty impressive, guys.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna explain to you why. Because CGC 98 sold for $495, but you can get a direct copy of this one for like maybe $60. You know what I mean? In a CGC 98, like ain't nobody going to pay crazy money for the direct copy, but the newsstand premium is definitely up there for this book. Now, what's interesting about this is Spawn 7 is actually it's the only book, the first book Todd McFarlane did not sign. You know how every artist puts their signature at the bottom? There's no signature on this, and Todd McFarlane just forgot to sign it. And it's as simple as that. So it is one that's rather common when it comes to conventions that, you know, fans will bring to Todd McFarlane to sign simply because he never did sign that, right? But this is nuts, dude. This is nuts.
Yeah, it's like what Comic Ozzy said. Like, this is almost the same price as getting a #1 newsstand.
The newsstand, yeah.
Crazy.
I'd go #1 personally.
I'd 100% go #1.
I imagine whoever bought this probably already has the #1.
I would imagine so. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's probably what's going on there. Kamikaze, yes, only about 150 to 250 cheaper. I'd still put in the extra coin to get the Newsy of Spawn 1, but
100%.
Very impressive sale here for Spawn 7 in a newsstand, and we are looking at a CGC 98 at $495. Now, up next, this is a fun cover, dude. It's so creepy, so good. Captain America Comics issue 74. We go back to 1949. Kilted Corgi, if you thought 1954 was a long time ago, we're going just a bit more back, baby. Timely Comics is where we're at. First of 2 issues titled Weird Tales. CGC 1.5, $5,249. What a cover, bro. Crazy, eh?
Yeah. This is absolutely nuts. I love it.
Yeah, it is awesome, man. Like, this is a copy. Like, the photo that I had taken was, I think, directly off of a previous sale in a higher grade. But even the 1.5
better than a 1.5.
Yeah, the 1.5 itself sold it presented so well, man. There's something about the red cover all around, man, and then like you've got the red skull right there. Look at him, man, with his hands just all creepy and shit. Captain America on the cover. I think you've got even
1949. I'm sure there's not too many of these books lying around. And even at that time, who was spending 10 cents on a comic, man? Now you got your groceries for like that same price.
Yeah, no,
and absolutely. After the Second World War, it must have been very harsh to have a hobby where you can read comics.
Yeah, Chia's saying that this is more horror themed, it seems, and that's exactly what it looks like, man. It's wild, and I love that they gave that like depiction of Red Skull right at this point in time. Like it's really cool, man. And again, this is the first of 2 issues titled Weird Tales. There was an issue right after that, and Kilted Corgi is continuing to boycott anything Captain America related because the game yesterday versus the Jays broke his heart. What wild stuff that happened in both Game 6 and Game 7. Like when it got stuck under the wall.
Yeah, and there was a game like a couple years ago. The same thing happened.
Yeah, and the ball stayed in play.
And the ball, yeah, that's right.
And then you had the bat breaking on was it
Kirk?
Yeah, it was Kirk. It broke on Kirk.
Everyone cheered, and the bat was still there. Did you see that? The bat still. No one gave a fuck about the bat.
Absolutely nuts, man. 86 total on the census for this one, man. Thank you, Ozzy, for doing that, man. I appreciate you bringing the extra info.
Surprised there's that many.
Yeah. But Captain America Comics 74 from 1949 in a CGC 1.5 selling at $5,249. Hang tight, guys. We got 2 more books, and I swear to God, this one actually sold on eBay, man, for some good coin. Fantastic Four, issue 48. We go back to 1966, where we get the first appearance of Silver Surfer. There's 53 9.8s total on the CGC census, and a CGC 98 sold for $35,099 on the Bay. Yes, it's on eBay. And it was a Baker Shaker this week. Huge sale, monstrous sale for this amazing book. Dude, I wish to have this in a low grade, man. Like even in a 4.0, I'm happy.
I would even go lower if it, like I said, a lot of these books that I want to, like, you want to try to get in your PC, as long as the front presents very well, man, I couldn't care less about the back being ripped. And even if it says 2.5 on it, as long as the colors pop on it, man, and the price is right, I couldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, same for me, man. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna fork over this type of coin. I definitely don't have
Trade
that.
it in your
And,
car keys.
bro, I ended up buying, like, I have the first appearance of like Black Bolt in like a 3.0. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, but I've seen your copy. It presents still very well.
yeah, no, for sure. But I'm just saying, like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm cool with it. But
Someone tells you that, you say, "Where's your first Black Bolt?"
exactly. Now, has the price gone down? And that was the big question. And that's why I put this on the book. So here you got. Sorry, I put it on the list tonight. 35K. What the f? And you have Hard Nips Gizzardo. What a fantastic name, by the way. Asking if the price, I love this name. Right? I want to see it more in the chat. Asking if the price went down, dude. So what I've been doing is including books where we look at the highest known value, and then we'll look at where it's at right now. So 35,000, and this sold on eBay. The highest known value for this book in a CGC 9.8 is actually $108,000, and that's sold back in 2021. Which, of course, we all refer to 2021 and that period of time within this hobby as craziness, COVID numbers, or whatever you want to call it.
Price.
Exactly. But that is a $70,000 dip. Could you imagine having been the buyer and now selling it at that price?
It's everything, right? Remember those NFTs and all this other bullshit? It's the same thing where, like, Logan Paul was buying an NFT for like 1 million and it sold for like 30K the next, like, now. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Yeah, no, Honda Civic numbers don't count, man. It's like Range Rover or nothing here, bro. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, dude, it's a crazy look. It's, dude, $35,000 is still $35,000. Like, that's not chump change, but still crazy to see. You know how high it went, like $108,000. Man, that is a huge down payment on a wonderful home. You know what I mean? Like, and now it's just sitting.
Maybe not anymore, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Well, I mean, you can get a nice home, bro. You pay off a sixth of that.
500,000. You can get something decent.
Yeah, but anyways, very cool to see this one, man. You got Fantastic 448, first appearance of Silver Surfer in a 9.8, selling for $35,099. All right, I got to show you guys two more books, if that's all right with you. But Absolute Batman #1, I've been seeing this cover going crazy on the aftermarket. This goes as the second printing Felix Comic Art Edition design variant, and it was limited to 1,000 copies. I've seen so many sales of this spike in the last couple of days, in the last week, and a CGC 9.8 of this just sold for $899. Baker Shaker this week. Now, this is actually a wraparound. As you can see, the design in the front is showing some details, like you can see him pulling out the bat ears, and obviously he ends up using those as weapons, but the entire wraparound looks exactly like this. So you can see on the back end as well, like his glide, how he walks with the wings, with the cape, etc., the hanging parts, all of this. It's a really cool cover, man. I think, you know, I'm not a big fan of design variants, but I think this one's very well done.
Yeah, very well done.
Yeah, really cool, man. And of course, it's limited to 1,000, like I said. So of all the books for Absolute Batman, it's very impressive, man. And I think this is, it's safe to say, I don't even think the Akira homage from New York Comic Con last year did these types of numbers.
No.
Yeah. The New York Comic Con variant is the book, in my opinion, the Akira book. Oh, there you go. We were just talking about it. So since you say that, JSS, I actually, you know what? Let me take a quick look. I want to see what was the highest sale for that. I'm going to just use Covrprice very quickly. Shout out to Covrprice, of course.
It hit 900 US, that book?
Which one?
The Akira homage?
I'm not too sure. I don't recall it hitting that high, but it also
it was like 700 something US, like high 700s.
if it did hit, because don't forget the Fernandez cover did go to later prints, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, there was the black and white ones. There was black and white. I think it was gold font or yellow, something along
Yeah.
those lines.
Okay.
But the Akira homage itself from New York Comic Con was limited to 1,000 copies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go. It was okay. Here, it's in front of me now. The Comic Corner was what it was, and the highest known value for that was actually $500 in a 9.8. So just to show you guys, this one's
Crazy.
doing even better than that.
Yeah, that's it.
Crazy. I really thought the Akira would be higher, but it seems that this is the one that people are after, man. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like I said, I really like the cover. I'm not the biggest design cover lover, but yeah. Regardless, Absolute Batman #1, the Felix Comic Art Edition design variant, limited to 1,000 CGC 98, $899. I know I usually save the bigger books for last, but I have to show you guys this cover. I don't know how many people have seen this in the past, but Starfire issue #3. We go back to 2015 with this one. It's the 1-in-25 ratio cover by Darwin Cook. 25 CGC 98s on the census for this one, and a 98 just sold for $945 US. What a cover, dude! There's just something beautiful about it.
I love this cover.
Right? You get that like
I saw the price. Then I didn't like it no more.
Yeah, no, the price definitely is not appealing, but
This is a beauty,
that animation style right here, man. It's just bro,
it looks like that Batman animation style, not like that Teen Titans animation style.
Yeah.
You know which Batman animated series I'm talking about?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it looks just like something straight out of that.
Yeah, it's just it's beautiful, man. And I agree with Kilted Corgi. This is art, man. Darwin is timeless. The artwork is just amazing, dude. I love this cover so much. I saw this and I'm like, man, probably gonna say this is hands down one of my favorite Starfire covers. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's not that many like, oh my god, Starfire covers that are gonna blow my mind, but I think this is just a killer cover, man. Like,
yeah, 100%.
I want this. I'm gonna keep an eye out for this. You know what I mean? Like, now that I saw it, I'm like, man, this is dope.
Until you see the price of them,
I'm sure you could dig one up.
It does seems like if you go to an older shop, 2015, it's old, but it's not like too old where they might not have one.
The thing is, how many shops? Again, I always ask this question. We're ordering 25 copies of Starfire issue 3, right?
That's right. In 2015.
Exactly. 2015, not many you would see. And yes, of course, Darwin Cook did pass away. But man, this cover is just
like 25 9/8 only.
Yeah, good luck, Lando. This one's been in my eBay save searches for years.
Oh wow.
Get off the bay, man.
Hey, that's it.
Go to shops.
Let me deal with that.
Yeah, go to shops. But yeah, man, it's such a beautiful, beautiful cover, and seeing this, man, like I said, for me, it's on my radar. So, Derek, obviously, if we come across one listing we both think is interesting, I'll give you first dibs. But then after that, I'm ready to drop gloves with anybody. But yeah,
you're hoping a shop near here doesn't realize the price of this book.
Yeah, I know it's a pricey one, but dude, it's absolutely beautiful. I need this. Starfire issue #3, the 1-in-25 ratio, covered by Darwin Cook. 25 9/8 on the census, and a CGC 98 just sold for $945. That was the market report. Like I told you, man, it was pretty fiery, man. There were some big sales, some cool books. Love some of the covers we saw. Of course, man. Of course. Quotivo, bro. Keep digging in them long boxes, man. You just might find one. You never know. We've seen Hyper, man, pull up like some of the most random, scarce ass books in our own city.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
but not 945 US.
Dude, he actually, you know what? I was gonna say something. The Starfire book, just to show you very quickly, kind of reminds me of the Adam Hughes cover for Legion.
Yeah, I remember when he pulled that one. I feel like somewhere along the lines, Hyper is gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I dug this up somewhere, finding it somewhere."
Yeah.
This is a pure hyper book grab, 100%.
Yep. But what I meant by reminds me of, it's the yeah, it's a big one that he pulled,
Yeah,
and
he
I think
did
that
pull on that. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
I think it's doable. That's what I'm saying. One on eBay right now with 2 days left at 61. Oh, good to know. Good to know. But anyways, all right. It's time we get into the hot topics. We have some interesting topics, some that came along the way as we were doing the show. I want to maybe touch on that PSA CGC stuff because $10,000 for that Uncanny X-Men. Was it the first Gambit? Guys, remind me in the chat. But while you remind me, I got to ask Pacino for the last time tonight. Sir, are you ready?
I am ready.
Let's get it, baby. I swear to God, Chia, I wasn't gonna say this. Maybe he's buying them at full price and he's creating a legend to trick us, right? He's bullshitting. Yeah, let's get into the hot topics, man. Speaking of hot, bro, not even comic related, but I gotta show this. I gotta bless. I want to thank heavens. I want to thank God. I want to thank whoever decided for Sydney Sweeney to go out to dress like this on. Oh my God.
Thanks for creating this dress. Thanks for wearing it.
Free to nip. Just do it. It's good. This
I don't even want anything for Christmas. I got it.
Everything in the world just feels better like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you. I work downtown Montreal, man, and I see a lot of this, but I don't see Sydney Sweeney. So
no.
But anyway, yes. Pause. Everybody, pause. Hey,
Christmas has come early, everybody.
And so did I. But anyways, let's get into the actual stuff. We're gonna talk the comics, baby. I don't know if you guys saw this, man. Panini Group is apparently exploring a sale. Topps named as a potential buyer for this as well. This is big news, guys. On the card side of things, I know what you're saying. You're like, dude, this is a comic show. Why the hell are you talking about cards? Look, obviously, some of us collect cards and also collect comics at the same time. But when it comes to Panini, you got to look at the overall picture here because they do have, comics divisions as well, right? There's the Panini Comics. Yeah. Now, they've already gradually started to shift things over because, if I'm not mistaken, the original owner for like 30 years of Panini actually passed away, and this was back in, I think, March. Can't remember his name, but since then, there's been gradual things being like, pushed off to other places, like NBA cards. Now it's NBA handling on that front. So
it used to be Panini.
With Topps being named as a potential buyer, that's pretty big. This is big news.
Well, if you're looking at certain cards that are bigger in Europe, not North America, basketball, soccer cards, a lot of these other sports, Formula One cards, they're all handled from either Panini or Topps.
Yeah.
WWE, right, is another Topps one. So it's like they're just solidifying that whole market to themselves, which is probably a strategic move from Topps to buy out Panini at this point. Because all the cards, a lot of people have a sour taste because of basketball cards, because a lot of the Panini, like they made a lot of different variants, chrome and all these things, where like people spend $20K on a card and then it's worth $5.
Yeah,
because the player never panned out or whatever. So it's hard. It's hard because anything but Pokemon's been through the roof in terms of value gaining. It doesn't even make sense, and everything else has taken a slight dip, I would say.
Yeah, Ozzy, man, with the greatest dad joke. Thank you. But yes, Chia, that's what I was talking about. Is Panini does also have European comics, like they've got in Italy, there's in Germany, etc. So now, you're looking at the overall picture. This could impact the comic side of Panini.
I will.
And if that be the case, man, I always enjoy trying to find some Panini comics, etc. Like, dude, I remember there was an LCS right here next to my place. Dude, Boîte BD. Shout out to them. And they had the Ultimate Spider-Man trade paperbacks, blind bags. I don't know if you guys knew about those, but Panini put those out for the France editions, and he received some. So I went to pick one up, and lo and behold, I ended up pulling the cover A out of all the possible covers. It's just my shit luck, but regardless, it was cool to even have that, and I have it sitting somewhere behind me. I enjoy Panini stuff on the comics front as well. So if Topps were to be a player and probably pick this up, Topps has upped their game on many things. They've always been very good, but I mean, like even the WWE cards and stuff like that, like dude, they're bringing the heat, man. Topps is on top of shit. I used an unintentional pun, but yeah, dude, they're killing it, man, and they're doing well. So I would be okay with that. I just hope they keep the comic side of things still going.
I think they should. But in a lot of Europe, because my sister, every time someone goes to Italy, they bring me back some Panini comics.
Yeah,
and they tell me it's hard to find individual issues a bit because sales are not the greatest. But in trade paperbacks, they have quite a big selection.
Yeah, that is true. Love for Comics, the absolute blind bags from Germany was actually Panini, man. And if you guys recall, I think what's his name, Love for Comics himself was actually doing some blind bags. We did a giveaway a few months back of that. So shout out to Love for Comics, but we'll see, man, how this turns out. But I think Topps is a good potential buyer. I think they would be in good hands should that be the case. But just don't want to see Panini close his doors, man. I like saying Panini. I like eating my Panini, right? You know what I mean? So, anyways, moving on. Absolute Batman issue 13. We talked about it before, but it sold almost 200,000 copies. No blind bags required, guys. There was nothing behind this outside of what people were anticipating, whether it be Absolute Joker in full form. We knew that we were getting Absolute Catwoman, as you can see on the cover. So a lot of people were super excited to pre-order this. But again, this ties kind of into what I was talking about last week, guys. How, there's data out there that literally is showing that, shops are doing well. They're seeing a lot more younger demographic, a lot more orders, a lot more people in the shops. And I'm happy to hear this, man, because again, there was no gimmick behind this. There was nothing behind this. It sold 200,000 copies. So again, I'm going to continue to put emphasis on it. Anybody who's telling me that new comics are dead, I think your love for this hobby is starting to die. That's what's happening, man. It's not, it ain't the hobby that's dying out, man. It's doing well. And I'm happy to see such news, man. I don't know what you think about this.
Oh, I love it. It only means good news for the hobby, right?
Yeah. No, absolutely. Now, I promised Steve he would come back in during the Hot Topics portion. So, Steve, man, what's good, bro? It's nice to see you again. Yeah, but let's talk about this because I know you're big on the Absolute Batman run right now. This is one of the first things you started to pick up and read. And now looking at, example, the sales side of things, 200,000 copies, just to put a little more perspective. These are high numbers. These are very high numbers for such a book. Yeah. Seeing this right now, like, dude, are you surprised because you're caught up? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you've gotten to see now Absolute Catwoman. You got to see the Absolute Harley Quinn. What do you think of this, like, number wise?
I think it's impressive. I think I'm not surprised. Also, it's such a good series that I think everybody's raving over it, and yeah, great issue for sure. I'm still waiting for mine, so.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah. Don't you worry. But again, like I said, it ties into what I was saying last week, man. How the hobby's thriving. Yeah, you're seeing a lot more new faces, and Steve is one.
Well,
living proof.
Yeah, well, it's good because, like I said, if you're pre-ordering this on FOC or getting it day of the release, you're paying cover price for it, right? So it's like. It's hard to buy some of the older shit, right? Especially now that like times are a bit tougher for everyone with the price of like groceries and expenses and everything. But when it comes down to like $5, like,
yeah,
it's not a big gamble to take, right?
But so, it adds up fast, bro. Like I'll give
you for
sure. Full transparency, guys. Like on average, my FOCs now are, and I've cut down significantly, are hitting about easily bottom level. I'm at like $60. High end, I'm at close to 100. You know what I mean? That's my average per week, and it's a lot because
that makes sense.
If you add, let's say, 4 weeks worth, dude, you have $240 per month. Like,
yeah,
It's up there.
It's
You didn't
not
buy one
perfect.
back issue yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So it can add up very fast, man, when it comes to FOC. And of course, if you're picking up multiple copies. But again, all I'm just trying to put emphasis on is it's very impressive. I want to shout out Lords of Brooklyn for saying that, real comics still sell. Congratulations to DC. Absolutely, man. Yo, DC and the Ultimate Universe are dominating the charts every single month, man.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to put together a show where it's a pre-record once a month, and I want to bring that data to you guys because I'm tired of hearing people saying that the new comics ain't doing well, etc. I want to have a show where we highlight. I want to get a couple of shops involved where they can feed me the data, man, and just give me what was your top 10 selling books? How many did you sell in volume? You know what I mean? Like what was the total number? And I'm just curious. We'll build a top 10 every month to see what were the top 10 best selling books. So maybe something.
Sorry to cut you off. You know what else is impressive? This is not like going back like 2-3 years ago where there was like a ton of exclusives pumping up these numbers to get them to like 80, 90, 100,000. You know what I mean?
No, exactly.
So that's also very impressive for this hitting 200,000.
Yeah, and I don't even think there was anything crazy when it comes to the ratio. I saw somebody asking it in the chat, but when it came to the ratio, there wasn't much going on ratio-wise, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna just double check that.
Was there just a 1 in 50?
I think so. I'm gonna check just to see which one it was. So Absolute Batman 13, and it's hold on. So there was a come on, man, it's just stupid ads again. Jesus. So yeah, second printing incentive covers. There was a 1 in 25. It was the Dragotta. And 1 in 50.
1 in 50. Okay.
Yeah, the 1 in 50 is just a virgin of this
Exactly.
That one I remember. I just didn't know if it was a 1 in 25 or 1 in 50. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think shops are trying to go too crazy to get that.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, you got Marco saying the companies used to be transparent with sales. We used to see the top selling comics every month, but now it's a secret. But that's what I'm saying, man. I want to see the data from the shops, man. If I could get like 5-10 shops to tell me like every month, yo, these were our best selling books, and here's the amount of copies we sold. I want to gather the data, and then we make a top 10. You know what I mean? Like, let's just see what's going on. But anyways, very impressive. Happy to see this. Moving on, Steve, you just started Whatnot, and I think this is a great topic. Whatnot valuation tops $11 billion following $225 million funding round. So this is their current valuation. It's more than doubled since the start of 2025. Now, to dive a little deeper into this, to give you guys a little more information, of course, for a growing number of online shoppers, buying doesn't involve just clicking on links, but also watching sellers pitch their wares live. We all know how Whatnot operates, right? You're bidding live as the books are being shown with the clock winding down. And then, you don't got much time. You got like a couple of seconds, like 20, 30 seconds, something like that. Now investors are betting that one of the biggest names in the industry, Whatnot, will continue to grow rapidly. Whatnot has raised $225 million at an $11.5 billion valuation the company plans to announce on Tuesday. The round comes less than a year after the e-commerce platform raised $265 million at half that valuation, and puts its total funding raising at about $968 million. The startup will also disclose that it will let existing shareholders sell up to $126 million worth of stock. All of this to say, guys, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, Whatnot is absolutely crushing it. Whether you're a fan of it or not, that is information that is just factual, and they're on fire, dude. Like, it's crazy to see, because I'm seeing so many people. Yes, okay, we use up the Whatnot platform on the comic side of things, but there's a lot more going on Whatnot, man. Whether it be cards, whether it be anything, dude, Funkos, you name it, stuff is popping out of Whatnot, and hobbies as such are thriving. Now the value, as I said,
well, some more than others, right?
No, for sure.
I know those live breakers have taken a hit because they've caught quite a few people like swapping out cards and shit like that.
Yeah, but bro, listen, guys. I think a good majority of us, okay, maybe not Steve, but a majority of people who are here in the chat were there for the launch of Whatnot.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We saw this just a
Yeah.
few years back, man. And look at that now. Already a valuation of $11.5 billion.
More
Bro,
than
they're
eBay.
kicking ass. Video games, yes. Ferdy,
Yeah.
how could I not mention video games, man?
Yeah.
The
Huge.
shoes.
Yeah, dude. Shoes, you name it, dude.
Yeah.
Shoes,
Dude.
man. There's like 200 people per live. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
And it's crazy because everyone says shoes are on the decline, right?
it's
Mhm.
not at all the case.
Not even close.
Well, maybe the prices are, but the people still want their kicks.
Yeah. No, absolutely. But, great points, man. Shoes, video games, like Ferdy. I know, guys, if you don't follow Ferdbird, please do so. Subscribe to his channel because, like, he talks market reports as well. And he goes through some of the video game stuff as well, which I always find interesting, man. Like, I'll catch it on the replay. I know, like, Ferd, Justin, Nemesis Prime, like, there's a lot of people that go buy video games as well, man, who are
Crazy.
actually in the comic side. But if you go check some of the sellers for video games, man, on the platform, I don't use Whatnot, guys. I'll be honest with you. I'll go support people. Like if Ozzy's live, I'll go say hi. Like that's the best I could do when it comes to support. I don't buy off of Whatnot, and I don't sell off of Whatnot. So I kind of just like supporting the gang. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as I'm scrolling, dude, I see so many live streams, and like there's so many live at the same time, bro. I'm not surprised to hear these numbers when it comes to Whatnot. Like, yo, the amount of money that's pumping through this platform is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Steve already spent like what, $100?
No, 20.
$20. All right,
20
he's
bucks.
getting there. He's getting there, but you're taming yourself. But yo,
Yeah.
I haven't
congratulations.
done much either. I think I did 1 or 2 purchases from a couple local guys here.
Yeah,
10, $20, I think.
yeah.
Man, I'm cheap. I go to my parents' house and I go pick up like old video games I found. Still in the
Hold on,
box.
Show me. What is that? What is that?
Diablo 3.
Oh, nice. I thought it was still sealed, bro.
No, forget it. Man, I ripped it off on the car on the way back.
I'm not surprised.
World of Warcraft, if you played.
Yeah.
Some old games. Got a nice little package over here.
When I see what some of these video games are selling for now, man, especially on
Oh,
Ferdy,
yeah, but a lot of the times it's like sealed, right?
yeah, but when I'm seeing what like Ferdy's putting up, man, and like I'm there, I'm like, yo, I had all these games.
Yeah.
I still have all these games, but my mom, oh, God bless her soul, bro. I was a kid. I played the shit out of my games. It's just the
Yeah.
way it is, man. I bought these
100%.
games. I would play the hell out of them.
100%.
And my mom would take the box, let's say, of N64, whether it be, Mario Kart, Diddy Kong Racing, Zelda, Ocarina of Time, all of these, all in the garbage. All in the garbage.
I ripped them just to get to the game.
Yeah, it just kept the cartridge, right? Now, I still have every single game. I didn't lose the cartridges, but
Yeah.
damn.
See, I hate when people like collect like Pokemon Red, right? They say rare. Every kid had this game. Like literally growing up, which kid didn't have Pokemon Red or Blue? That game is not rare. The only thing rare about it is who the fuck kept it sealed in the box. That's what I would like to know.
No. But I say it all the
It's
time.
like a $600 game. $600.
Yeah. But
Sealed.
again, I say it all the time. I look at the coin that it's going for now. Would I trade it for the childhood I had? Absolutely not, man. Like playing those games was a huge part of my childhood. I still play video games. I still go back to play Ocarina of Time, bro. I'll buy it on Nintendo 3DS just to rip it while I'm on the crapper. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna play it at all times. I take an airplane. That's what I'm doing. So
This one?
yeah, exactly. So for me, wait, put it up. Yeah, I have this.
Ocarina of Time.
But yeah, man, I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it for a coin. Not even. You could offer me all the money in the world. Core memories of my
Yeah.
life.
I still play Blue once in a while.
Yeah, why not, bro? Anyways, I could go on forever about video games, but I won't do that. Maybe Ferdy could invite me to talk some
There
video
it
games on his channel. There it is, the blue. But anyways, shout out to Whatnot, man. Congratulations. This is a big accomplishment.
Good
and
for them, bro.
I don't see it slowing down. I really don't.
People shot on them when they first opened, right? Remember that?
Yep. But remember, not just that, Superman 1. I don't know if you guys saw that. we have what is going to possibly be one of the biggest sales of all time when it comes to a comic book, because a CGC 9.0 copy of Superman 1 is going to go on auction block in November via Heritage Auctions. Now, the current bid for the Superman comic as of this writing is 1.3 million. That's likely to go up significantly because a CGC 8.0 copy of Superman 1 sold for 5.3 million in a private sale in 2022, but Heritage sold a CGC 7.0 copy for $2.3 million in 2024. So now we're going up 2 grades, baby. You see an 8.0 selling at 5.3, 7.0 selling at 2.3. We go 1 full grade up, and we got a what? We'll say a $3 million increase. So I'm saying that this probably caps off. I'm gonna say 8 million. Easy.
I don't see why I won't hit that. That's
Bro, if you guys see this video, go check it on Instagram, man. You could see it over on Heritage Auctions Instagram where they're talking about this. Dude, he turns that cover, man, and you know the chest, the classic back cover of this issue.
Yeah, exactly.
Superman, right? Man, it is so stunning to see that red. It is so stunning to see in good condition like that.
Yeah.
Of course, we've gotten so many facsimiles throughout time, but man, seeing the original in a 9.0, this is monstrous book. Monstrous book. I think this is gonna easily hit 8 million. I'll say 7.5 to play conservative.
7.5. That was the number I had in my head when I first saw it. 7.5, 7.2. I can see that. 8. I can see 8. I can see 8, 9. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Nicolas Cage would like his book back, man. It's such a sad story. It's a 2 mil. No, I don't know. Apparently, this article when I snipped it was at 1.3. So if it's at 2, even better, dude. Like I said, I don't see this slowing down. I'll say 7.5 to be conservative, but easily 8 mil. Kilted Corgi saying 8.6. Matt Nelson must have been really excited for sure, dude, for that one.
Yeah.
Only a private sale because no one got commission. Exactly, but it was very public after. How could this book be a 9.0 from almost 90 years ago? I have no idea how they managed to do that, but man, Ozzy's saying he bets it breaks 10 million in his opinion.
Wow.
Hey, I hope it does. I'll be honest with you. The only reason why I'm saying maybe yes or no is because I'm thinking 7.0, we go to 8.0, 1 grade bump, and then we're looking at a 3 million increase. So I would go 3 million on that. 8.3.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is where I would see it. I'm just being conservative saying 7.5, but it's going to for sure probably surpass it. Do you think they bananaed this one? I hope not. I really hope not. But anyways, let's move on from this. So keep an eye out, though. I want to see this in November where it's going to end up. It's there now, so we'll see very soon. Very quickly, Greg Capullo is working on something Spider-Man or Venom-like, as you could see. We don't need to dive too into this, but looking at the drawing, I mean, he's got the thin side of Spidey, but I don't know, man. It feels like if you add the mouth, it's very Venom with those eyes. You know what I mean? Like we could get something along those lines, but Capullo is going to be taking a break, it seems, because he took a break to do this. He's teasing new artwork, suggesting a Spider-Man or Venom-related Marvel project is in progress. Briefly paused working on Creech 3 is what I was talking about to pencil this mysterious Spider-Man or Venom piece. We know that Capullo is doing Marvel stuff since he came back with Wolverine Revenge. Yeah. But we'll see, man. Capullo Venom, Capullo Spidey. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Me gusta. But anyways, I don't want to spend too much time on this because we just passed 2 hours. I want to talk about this very quickly. All right. Before we get into it, we said the CGC PSA stuff. That Gambit sale. First appearance of Gambit is what I'm assuming, right? The 266. Uncanny X-Men. What does it sell for? I want to check. What was the highest sale in a CGC? So I'm going to use Covrprice again to check that. We're going to check Uncanny X-Men. Because you guys in the chat said that it's sold for 10,001, right? If I'm not mistaken.
That's exactly what I think I saw before.
All right, newsstand, Mark Jewelers. No. I don't want that. I just want the regular book. And why can't I find it? All right, direct. There you go. Boom. So highest sale recorded to date for this book is $26,351 in a 9.9. So that's what I'm saying is, would we say a PSA 10 is a 9.9, or are we going to say it's a 9.8 for CGC? Because they have 9.8. So I wouldn't. I wouldn't even.
I would say 9.9.
I think 9.9 is fair.
Yeah.
So 26. 26 is the highest known. 10,000 is the fair market value. Last sale in a 9.9 was actually back in May 29 this year. So that sold for $10,000. So I think that comes pretty much at par.
Yeah.
Does it not?
I would say so.
Yeah. What do you guys think of that? 3,200, 9.9, but that's 2015. I'm looking at today. Yeah. Today. So in 2025, $10,000 for a 9.9. I want to say a PSA 10 is basically 9.9 because CGC 10s seem almost harder to get. Yeah. So yeah. Well, let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know.
It seems harder to get because there is no 9.9 from PSA, right? So like literally, what's the difference from a 9.9 and a 10?
Well, when you're looking CGC versus PSA, it's going to be different, but I don't know exactly what those differences are. But anyways, Steve.
But even a PSA 10 and putting it next to a CGC 9.9, probably identical book.
Yeah, most likely. But mind you, even CGC, bro, I could put a 9.8 next to a 10 or even a 9.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Don't get me started. But anyways, when we are talking the awards, Steve, I know CGC and slabs, we were talking probably Chinese to you. Like,
no, I kind of got the gist of it.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, I'm happy to hear that.
I'm doing research.
We got to get you your first slab.
Yeah, I'm looking for one.
It's going to be... No, don't look for it. Send in your Dr. Afra, bro.
I know.
Darth Vader 3.
I know.
But okay, let's get into this, man. Final topic of the night is going to be the Comic Book Community Awards. Yes, I'm bitter. I lost. You guys, you destroyed me. No, nowhere even close, guys. I'm actually very happy, and shout out to everybody who won throughout the entire show, and shout out to those who were in the same category as myself, man. All good friends as well, man. Bleeker won. I know Paul in the 619 won. Can't remember who was the other one off the top of my head. But yeah, man, Comic Book Community Awards, for those of you who are not aware, it seems that, you know, some people get heated when this comes around, and some people are super excited when this comes around. I'm very neutral, don't really care, to be honest with you, but I do appreciate everything that Brian LCS has built here, and I think Brian is just a wonderful guy doing great things, and I'll explain why I think so. But to add some, meat behind this bone here, add some, information, because Steve, I don't know if you're familiar with this, but basically the Comic Book Community Awards is a, event that was organized by Brian himself. And I'm not too sure if other people were involved, but it's someone from the community who created this to celebrate and really show some love to those that make content. Now, how this works is there's a nominee period where everybody can vote for who they would want to be part of the nominees, and then once it reaches that round and the nominees have been selected, then it goes into voting, and then whoever wins, right? Last night we had the winners announced, and the voting for nominees and the voting for the actual winners are all done by anybody. So basically, Steve, Pacino, everybody in the chat, you can vote for me 1,000 times. I can go live every week and ask you guys to vote for me, which I didn't do any of that. And I'll explain why I didn't campaign, guys, afterwards, if anybody cares, to be honest. But I want to know, what do you guys think so far, just based off of what I was talking about, how this has been structured? Because, like I said, Brian's a great guy. Does it have its pros? Yes. Does it have its cons? Yes. And I want to touch on a few things that are related to all of the comic book community awards.
Fun fact, I knew this. Fun fact again, I voted.
Good for you. You're fully involved in everything.
Yeah.
My God, you're learning fast, dude. Good for you, man.
Man, when you enjoy something, right?
Exactly. But Pacino, man, talk to me about this one.
Well, I've seen a few of these now since I've been into the hobby for a little while already. I dislike. I've said this from day one. I love what Brian does. Just the amount of work and all the hard work he does behind this is incredible for sure. I'm just against that whole voting period because like a win doesn't feel genuine because like you said, like I can literally go every day and vote every day for 3 months and you'll get, let's say 30 times 2 months is 60 votes, right?
But time out. You can't vote under the same account. You have
Yeah,
to.
no, that's right. But I can just keep making accounts, right? So
Sure.
I don't know if there's any ways. I'm not a web designer, right? I don't know if there's any way to counteract that sort of voting process. I don't know. It's just a neutral kind of thing, like you said. It's like I'm happy for the winners. There's a lot of great people putting out great content out there, but it's just a shame because every time I see this now for the last 4 or 5 years, it's always the same people that win almost every category. There's maybe 1 or 2 shockers and
Yeah.
nothing really like wows me off the end of the board.
Yeah, exactly. You have Leftero saying what needs to happen is anyone that is part of the community should register to vote. They should need to share their YouTube or Instagram,
That
etc.
makes sense.
Yeah, of course. Basic confirmation that they're in the community, then they get to a ballot. I like that idea, man. And I want to touch on a few things because I saw even Brian McClay. Shout out to Brian, man. I love his show. And ironically, okay, this is what I mean, and I'm not saying this in a poor fashion. I'm happy you brought up the voting process, the nominees, etc., because I know for a fact, I know firsthand, some people who were sweeping the awards last night, they do that. They do ask all of their friends, their family, their colleagues, and everybody vote. They're campaigning nonstop. It's like, this means the world to them, and that's totally fine, man.
That's fine.
I want them, you know what I mean, to be happy with this. For myself, I appreciate everybody that nominated me. I really do. But in theory, whether I won or lost, I'd be saying the same thing right now. You know what I mean? Nothing would change. At the end of the day, there are a lot of great content creators.
Yeah.
This is a great way, great platform for people getting exposed, getting eyes on channels that maybe people are not aware of, and I think that's great. But when it gets overcrowded, not overcrowded, but like it gets rated by the same people over and over in multiple categories where you clearly know that they're voting themselves. It feels kind of like community based, but not entirely community outside of that circle. You know what I mean? Like you see what's going on. So for me, it's kind of why I wasn't campaigning. I don't want to tell people to vote for me because it wouldn't change anything for me if I won or if I lost. You know what I mean? I want more people getting exposure. That's for sure. I'm doing okay for myself. Like I'm fine just doing this every Sunday and hanging out with you guys. That's all I give a shit about, talking comics. And we get to now this point where we're talking about the voting and how could it be better and stuff like that. Guys, personally, I don't give a shit. Like if he keeps it this way, good for him. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is.
100%.
I think we all just need to take this as fun. It's just fun. You know what I mean? And it's Brian's way of giving a shout out to everybody who is, part of the comic world on YouTube, etc. Are there other channels who totally deserved way more? Absolutely. Bro, I wouldn't even put myself in the mix of the hat when it comes to people creating some solid content out there. Like take my category, dude, like that I fell into, which was like the under 5,000 tier or under 1,000 tier, something like that. There's a lot of good content creators out there that are so underappreciated.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hard work that goes into that, and I think, you know, if we're gonna do a voting process and where you want it to be taken serious, well, there are ways to approach this seriously. I don't know, like make the average person vote for, you know, the nominees, and then once we get to the okay, these people have been nominated, then there's like, I don't know, I don't want to say an academy, but like there's a group of people that are selected. Like, okay, now we're gonna watch these channels and we're gonna choose like who really has the best, I don't know, hosting skills, who really has the best information, who's really bringing the fire. You know what I mean? Rather than keep it open vote where people could just manipulate the votes, and then it doesn't feel so
genuine.
Rewarding. You know what I mean? Like that's what I didn't want. I don't want that type of W under my belt. You know what I mean? But it's not about me, and it's not about anything for that matter. It's mostly for looking at this for what it is, guys. It's just for good fun. And Brian puts in, like I said, a lot of work, and I give him nothing but credit. He didn't have to do this. I've said this. I feel like I said this even last year. When I saw people just going ham.
Yeah. I
Does
remember.
it remind you of like MTL called Top 10?
Something like that. Yeah.
It reminds me of everything.
Yeah.
People just like to fucking complain about anything, you know. Like, I get it, but as long as it's fair, that's what really matters. Like, I want, like, when I win something, I want to feel like I fucking won something. You know what I mean?
No, for sure, dude. For sure. Look, like I said, man, I'm not.
But I love it. Like, there's some, half the time I read the list, I find other content creators I didn't even know nothing about, right? And then I go check them out, and I get to see even more people, right? So
that's how I voted, and like apart from your name and stuff, I was still fresh, right?
yeah,
I was voting for what name was cooler. That's how I voted, because you have to vote for. I guess you run through the whole categories and everything and all the.
You're
questions.
lucky Hard Nips wasn't the category.
Yeah, bro, I would have had my vote 1,000 times. But okay, Steve, you know what I mean? Like that was your approach, and again, that somebody could have a cool name, but the guy next to him is actually grinding and is actually, let's say, a better host or a better whatever.
I tried to just vote for your categories and get out, but they didn't let you, so you have to vote.
Yeah, no, exactly. But my point being is, like I said, it's all in good fun, man. Is it a great platform where people can
notice other people and vice versa? 100%.
Yeah, okay. Lefter was calling me out for having the logo on my face. I'll get it out of the way. But cool how you can switch it over now. But yeah, dude, like I said, I don't know. Some people get worked up, and I would say, man, if this is your main your main stress related to all of this content creation stuff, there's way more to it. But
yeah. I think we'd be talking about comics even before you had this page, right? So
yeah, no, exactly. Like I said, man, there's so many other channels, man, especially on the bigger side of things. Like, I'll bring up Brian McClay, Swaggle Comic Tom himself. Whether you guys like Comic Tom or not, man, the guy is very good at what he does.
Yeah.
Whether you like that or not, man. And I could go on forever with other content creators that totally deserve.
Gotta give the credit where it's due, man.
Yeah, no, exactly. Now, the Blue Wrench thing is a great idea. I love that, man. Showing love to people in the chats. I saw JSS, who's here in the chat, actually won, so congratulations. I think that's cool, you know what I mean? Include the people who are watching, man. That's a really nice touch. But if you guys are seeking legitimacy, if you guys want it to feel like a legit W, a legit win, then I think, that would probably be the only change that would be necessary. It's like 100%. Once the nominees are there, then it's like, all right, man, maybe collaborate, get some people involved. I don't know, man. I'm going to say Key Collector or Covrprice or whoever's not nominated and is well respected within the hobby. Hey, man, like, would you want to be part of this? And let's here's the nominees. Let's watch the content and let's see what we think. A collaborative thing, right? Like where. Yeah. Let's say the three of us have to watch these 5 channels, and okay, let's see.
Just a neutral gathering of people, just to have a better informed decision in the end.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. And yeah, no one is stressing. People appreciate the effort, but the results would be more legit with some
Yeah.
format modifications.
That's
I
well
agree.
said.
I agree. Yeah, it's pretty much as simple as that, guys. I don't know, man. Like I said, I really don't care. I'm nominated in 3 categories, 1-0, and dude, I don't give a shit. So, but I do appreciate everybody for even thinking of me and putting my name in the mix.
But I remember the phone call last night. You crying on the phone.
I thought we weren't going to talk about that.
I'll share the text messages.
It was rough. It was a rough night, but yeah, man. Again, congratulations to everybody, man. Everyone's doing their thing, doing everything possible to get their names out there, right? And that's the way I look at it. So, congratulations again to everybody involved, and shout out to you guys, man, for hopping on with me tonight. Of course, every week, man. I cut down the show. I don't know if you guys know, like the hot topics portion, there wasn't too many slides. I tried not to go heavy. I messaged Pacino. I'm like, bro, it's gonna be a short show tonight, man. 2 hours, 20 minutes is where we're at, and it's inevitable, man. We talk too much. We love the hobby. That's what happens.
It's even worse when we're not online.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I took the Meryl Streep. I took the Meryl Streep losing lessons. Love it. But yeah, man, guys, I appreciate you all. Steve, I guess hopefully we'll get together maybe this upcoming weekend or sometime soon. But we definitely got to go to do a hunting video together, man. I really want to see what you're going to dig up in long boxes. I feel like we're saying this every week, but now we need to put it into action. So we'll get to it. Obviously, I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to tell us next week.
Yeah, I have some things in mind.
Get those fingers ready. Practice.
Yeah, exactly. True.
As long as we don't go to Heroes, I'm gonna be okay.
He's gonna be practicing at work. His hands.
Do you ever angry shuffle it? You know what I mean? Like,
not yet.
Just start flicking like 5 books at a time.
Actually,
like, get this fucking shit out of here, and then you finally.
Actually, when I went to Heroes, yes, because I was so mad how tight everything was. I was just getting pissed.
That's the worst when everything's like the worst.
Yeah, but they have like instead of like at Million Comics where it's by letter, at Heroes at least it's per character. So at least I was able to look. Okay, I'm not gonna go look there. Okay, I'll go look here. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Good, man. I'm happy to see this, man. You're doing way more than I thought. Now you're telling me you're voting, you're doing whatnot. You're going to have a YouTube channel by like 3 weeks from now.
No, I'm good where I am. I like my 15 minutes every Sunday. It's fun.
There you go. I was going to say something live, but I shouldn't say it about browsing the catalog. But you got anything up?
15 minutes, he's gone.
Yeah. You got anything up and coming?
Nothing. Working.
There you go. Yeah, that's what it's called. The Angry Shuffle. I do it all the time, dude.
Yeah. I've done it. You're just grabbing like 15 books. You're just like.
Yeah, it's like the same stupid book of like a series of Uncanny Avengers. You're like, fucking hurry up.
Especially if you go to like, I know which shop you're gonna talk about, where it's like you'll run into like he has like 40 long boxes.
Yeah.
And you'll catch the same book in like every box. And you're like, how is this book in every fucking box?
I have no idea, man. I have no idea. But it is funny because, yeah, you see the same stupid books as you go. Anyway, Steve, I don't want to spoil the experience. I want you to experience it. I'm curious if you're going to be one of those guys that's going to pull out a book and then you're going to come across that same book 3 boxes later and then you're going to compare the conditions. You know what I mean?
That doesn't happen right away. I'm not that kind of collector yet. So
next year you'll be that kind of collector.
Next week, bro. The guy read Something is Killing the Children, the entire series in like what, 3 days?
3 days.
Wild. But anyways, guys, tomorrow night, Covrprice, we go live at 9 p.m. Eastern time to bring you the top 10. So make sure to tune in. If not, and you don't want to watch anything Covrprice, you just want to hang out here on Sundays, well, I will see you next week. God bless you, Sydney. My God. Have yourselves a good night, guys. Adios. One more time? No, okay.
Yeah, one more time.
At the end. Adios.